Genius. Sound. What you thought? Tell me what you thought. What you thinking? What you thought? What you thought? What you thought? What you thought? Tell me what you thought. What you thinking? What you thought? What you thought? What you thought? If you could change your thoughts, you could change the world. So much more to life than chasing diamonds, gold, and pearls. Lately it's been debated that maybe I am the greatest. I'm joking, there's no debate. No, you can't ignore the great. See, I'ma switch the world up with my 15 seconds of fame.
I tell them that.
Ooh. What about this?
Especially with the pancakes.
Shout out to Bob. Even the light wasn't on because we would have just not had an episode.
Nah, it would have recorded to the switcher.
That's the backup.
Yeah, that's the backup.
Just in case type
Yeah.
thing. So we was rolling.
Nah, because Baif, you wasn't rolling, right, Baif? Nah, we wasn't rolling.
We're rolling now.
Thank God it's people hear some of that shit. We be in trouble. We be in trouble. Welcome back to What You Thought, the show about everything and nothing at the same time. I'm Darnell.
Express is moving.
There we go.
That's crazy, man.
Nah, son. The Express gotta move. Gotta keep it going.
It don't gotta though.
You know what's crazy? I was thinking about this shit on the way over here for some reason.
Uh-huh.
Y'all niggas would have been perfect characters for Street Fighter. Think about it, my nigga.
So you got writers. You got writers now too.
Dalsim. Don't
I'm
he
sick
look
of
like
y'all
him if he
niggas.
was a little like a keychain version?
Mm-hmm.
And then you would have been Saget if he had hair, but with a PH. You know what I mean? Nah, for real though. Remember Saget?
Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe.
I'm glad you started on that.
Let's keep
What you mean though?
See,
Don't he look more like Saget?
see. So
I could have been Balrog,
Wait,
E
wait.
Honda, whatever. I hear you.
no, definitely Boro.
I heard you. However, you look similar to Dalsim. You don't got to change your clothes or nothing. You already in character.
Dalsim didn't have clothes on.
Pause. I ain't never gonna figure out when you actually get molted into a nigga. I ain't gonna be there. However, y'all look like these niggas, man.
Take your hat off.
For what? My nigga, I'm good. What you mean?
That's
This
it.
is
Just
Robert Townsend.
Look at the camera.
Huh? This is classical shit right here.
Nah, that's it. Nah, I'm gonna leave it alone.
And I'm about
It's
to cut
very
my
classical.
shit.
It's very
I almost
classical.
cut it when I seen Bill Cosby.
Yeah, 'cause I was like, that's a Bill Cosby. That's definitely Bill
Yo,
Cosby.
I almost cut my own hair. Once I seen it, I said, hold on. We got the same shape up right now.
You gotta be like, wow.
Yo, once I peeped it, I almost cut it mid-doc. Mid-documentary, I almost cut my hair. But don't worry about my shit, man. Your shit this is purpose. This is on purpose. You got your hair cut and it still look like that. That's the problem.
No, the wild part is that's on purpose. You really don't care about yourself.
Nah, why not?
It's all right. If you need help, you can call me. It's all right. We can talk.
How you gonna help me? You and your
talk.
roommates?
We can talk.
You and your roommates? I don't need
Yeah.
that. I don't need all that help, my nigga.
Get my
I don't need that type of
roommates.
help. I don't need that type of help, my nigga. I don't know what
My
y'all got going on. Y'all live a wild life. WWF. Y'all niggas is different. Nigga. Leave me alone.
I'm different.
Yes, leave me alone. This is self-induced, my nigga.
Self-induced harm. Why?
Inflicted.
Why?
Self-inflicted.
Why?
Because, my nigga, I just wanted to prove a point, and now it's proven.
Prove what? Nah, the point was you said you could get braids.
I can't no more. I can't no more. I have to Cosby, my
Nah,
nigga.
you gotta cut that
I
off.
can't, son. I look too similar to this nigga in the hair. In the hair.
He said he was gonna get the Nipsies.
I was. I was. You know what made me stop keeping 100? I went to the spot. Shorty said, oh yeah, you gotta wait like 6 months or whatever so I can braid your hair. And I was like, yeah, because I want the Nipsey Hustles. And she was like, yeah, and backed out the extensions. Like, hold on, so you thought I meant like fake shits? I said, nah, that's
said
mad
6
disrespectful.
months.
What about my face makes it look like I would get that? The Fetty Waps. Like, why would I do that?
I was about to say Fetty got him.
Nah, but I'm saying, what makes me, you know what I'm saying? I don't think my son knew what was going on, because you know what I'm saying? Nah, for real, because I'm sure he would have put up a fight against
on the
that too.
opposite side. They ain't sitting
They
there.
started over there putting yarn in my son's shit. We ain't going through all of that. Fuck out of here. That's why I had to stop. So I will be getting a haircut this week. I was about to do it myself. But it will be going, son. Shout out to the barbers and shit. My fault, man. I miss y'all niggas, man. Pause. Huh?
Me and Bad Brett should cut your hair.
Word? See, y'all niggas is pieces of shit. Y'all ain't had no faith in me. But son, I went out like a soldier. I went 4 joints, 4 whole months.
You did all right.
That's 4 months?
Yeah, I went out
Nah,
for
you
mine.
got a long, yeah. That's why you put out the extension.
Yeah, not
He's like,
my
in
nigga.
6 months, you
And this is
want
with a
this?
do-rag patting the shit down, too. It's uncontrollable. Huh?
Already?
What you mean already?
I do at least a year.
Nah, I can't do that. This shit look like underarm, son. I can't do that. I can't live like this.
Shit is bad.
Yeah, shit like underarm. I feel like this nigga with that debris. This nigga got a crop dust. That's what it looked like. Remember the nigga, the dirty nigga in Peanuts with Charlie Brown and got a cloud on? That's what it looked like.
You like you got mad dust in your head with all that damn grays.
It do look like
Mad asbestos.
Your shit is brown, though. That's the real color of your shit.
Yeah.
Like, he's jealous that you don't got to dye it. He's tight.
I'm mad.
Now, you know what's funny? I was born, I had a blonde
no
streak.
business in this conversation
Nah,
at
you
all.
can't say, don't say
Yeah.
nothing.
I have no business in this
Say a
conversation.
motherfucking word in it.
Nothing. You see, I'm quiet.
The wild part is
Quiet
Russ
over
tries
here.
to shape the baldy up.
Yeah, nah, you was just getting one
It's
just now when I walked
shaping
in.
up skin.
What the fuck is y'all doing?
Niggas is shaping up skin.
Niggas is just playing around. Y'all playing tag in here. This nigga had the clippers on. It was nothing happening. Just moving this shit around on his forehead. It's like, what the fuck is y'all doing there? I was mad and come to ask him. I left right away. I ain't even dap niggas. I ain't even dap shit. I walked
still
in, I
need
seen
a
that shit, I
haircut.
just walked out like, yeah, y'all niggas bugging. Huh?
I still need a haircut.
No. You don't,
Oh,
Red.
man.
You need to clean this
I mean,
shit up. Tupac.
as much as I wish I had like just built-in insulation like
Living
y'all
life
niggas.
as a thug nigga
Nah,
until the
it's,
day
it's
I
cold.
die.
It's cold. It's cold as fuck.
Niggas an outlaw.
It's cold.
People. Two of
It's
America's
cold.
most wanted. You gotta shave
cold.
this shit up a little bit, my nigga. That's all you gotta do.
I'm good,
Huh?
man. I'm good.
Nigga, Sway Machiavelli. Fuck out of here, man.
Nah,
We got Derek, a.k.a. Hands, in the building.
I don't want to upset you, Cosby. I know how that gets.
I can't be Cosby.
I know how that gets.
Why you say it like that? C-O-S-B?
Cosby.
No.
Now he say C-A-W-S-B-Y.
And now you try to clean it up. Don't try to clean it
Cosby.
up now, nigga, because we on camera. You been
Hey,
saying
I'm
that shit
saying
all
how I
day.
want.
That stupid ass name.
We got
We gonna fuck you up.
It's very possible. The Philly might come out. You gotta
son's from North Philly.
you gotta chill out.
we got Amar, a.k.a. John Jacob Jingleheimer Smith in the building.
Nigga said, why you fucking with me? Did I fuck with you?
With the cable knit.
Do you want
Yeah.
to continue to talk over the intro?
Oh,
I was trying to
shit.
intro Amar for a solid like 3 minutes,
Talk
and you
your
just kept
shit
talking.
Appreciate
It was just mad side conversations.
Nah,
happening.
talk your shit.
Nah, I was just saying.
Fix
Go
him
ahead.
up,
No,
man.
go ahead. You do a
I'm
better
good.
job than I do. Just introduce everybody else.
Introducing, I barely pay attention during the intro. I'm gonna be honest with you, so I wouldn't know what
When do you
happens
pay
next.
attention?
I guess when the conversation starts, sometimes it's not even there.
Only when you talking. That's the only conversation.
I don't know.
You can't control yourself though, Reg.
You can't. It's all right though.
You got a lot of words to get out.
I mean, I try to inform people in between the jokes and shit.
You're a blatherskite.
Oh shit.
You can't help
Now
yourself.
you making words up. You look that up. You look that up. There's no way that shit never.
you spell that?
That shit
Can you
has
spell that
never
for me?
been used in conversation ever.
Can you spell that for
When
me?
has anybody heard that?
B-L-A-T-H-E-R-S-K-I-T-E.
In Scooby Doo? Fuck out of here.
You're a blatherskite.
You looked that up.
Okay.
You did.
Matter of fact, in Batman,
No one
I
ever.
always say blathering blatherskite.
Nobody ever said that
I've
in
Nigga, the
life.
Joker.
Yeah,
Am I lying?
dog, that's never happened.
All right.
Sounds right.
We
Bladder
just-
Skype, a person who talks a lot at great length without making much sense.
Yeah, he looked that up. He looked that up.
You motherfucker.
You looked that up. You looked that up.
Blatherskite all day.
He looked that up. No, you looked it up.
Well,
You
no,
looked it up. Because you used to get at this
That's
nigga for
crazy.
preparing, but you're doing the same thing now.
How did I know you was about to start blatherskiting all day? I didn't know that you were going to do that.
Bro, that's like the MO. That's the MO. You already knew.
I
Already
didn't
knew.
know that.
Fuck out of here.
But it's wild. This is the only place where when you prepare, it's bad.
I didn't prepare that word.
Yeah.
I heard that shit when I was like 6, my nigga. And you just been blatherskiting since I met you. Suffering succotash, my nigga. That's you,
That
son.
was the
That was one of
earliest word of the
flummoxed.
day
You ever heard of flummoxed?
Flummoxed.
Yeah,
Flummoxed.
flummoxed. Yeah, I heard that the first time the other day, and I was like, what's
Flummoxed?
that? Yeah,
It's like being rattled almost.
yeah.
Know what I mean?
You know, it's
Taken
wild.
off guard, perplexed.
Impressive.
6-figure education. I ain't know that.
Yeah, I ain't go to college, my nigga.
I know.
I read some books.
You doing
though.
something right.
Word. Flummox is bewildered or perplexed. Yeah.
Perplexed.
Yeah.
That's the exact word I used. That's
I had
crazy.
no idea.
I didn't think it was gonna be the exact synonym. But my fault, son.
Proceed.
Oh, now you're gonna tell me when to start the intros again. Now you're gonna tell me to start the intros.
Let's go with
You
the song.
tight when you hear other
go.
niggas blatherskiting. You like, nah, I need to get involved in that.
Let's move on.
Niggas having a cipher of blatherskiting. Niggas said, nah, I need to get involved.
Let's move on. Let's move on.
King Blather
Let's move
Skype.
on.
You tight.
Let's move on. You didn't even know what that word meant a second
I
ago.
did it,
So
but
what?
now I do.
All right.
So what?
Let's move on.
Now you tight.
You
We
saying
know
something about this nigga
because we
sweater.
know you're real nigga.
All right, my nigga, come on. Make
know you're
niggas
real
laugh.
nigga.
Make a joke. He's wearing a sweater.
you
Let's
good.
proceed.
He's good.
All right,
You don't
bet.
fuck with that?
Nah, you was in the middle of a joke.
That's his cape, nigga. You don't fuck with that?
3/4 cardigan.
That's what he had on in Africa.
Nah, you would have fucking died.
No, Nah, you had that shit on open like this. You want to bamba? You want to chill with the big boy? Pause. That was you in the video. You want to bamba? That's you. I knew recognize this nigga from somewhere. You want to bamba? That's that nigga right there.
Listen,
Yo, the bamba.
shout out my black brand today. It's music and medicine. Heal people, heal people.
Heal people, heal people. Word.
I like that.
That's fire.
Want to bamba?
We're not gonna let you go off the bamba.
That
That's
was
you,
good.
son.
That was
What
good.
are you saying when you said that song?
I have no idea.
You want to bum bum, bam bam, or bamba?
That was a freestyle. I just came up off the
That shit
dome.
fire though. That shit moving. Eunice is moving.
Want to rock?
You want to chill with the big boy?
No, I don't.
That shit is wild. Nigga, obviously I do not want to do that. Please leave me alone, kind sir. I don't want to go anywhere with you niggas.
The question's rhetorical.
Hell yeah. You just saying shit at this point. There's no way somebody said, hell, yeah. Matter of fact, what y'all about to do? Yeah. Niggas is just putting words together at this point. My nigga, why did you say, do I want to chill with the big boy? With eyes, too.
What is bamba?
Yeah, Bamba is crazy, first of all, 'cause I don't want to do that. Unless it's stabbing something, pause, or like fighting or some shit to get you the fuck away from me. That is the only thing you could be referring to. However, sir, I certainly do not want to chill because you followed it up with chill. So I think I know what that means. Why are you referring to yourself or whoever other nigga as the big boy? It's crazy. I don't want to fuck with that.
No, it was plural, so he's speaking on his behalf and somebody
Oh,
else.
other boys. Nah, I think he said one boy.
Big boy.
Right?
No S.
Was that with
Yeah,
the
there's no
OI?
S.
Was that with the OI or OY?
No plurality on there. It was just you.
It's just you.
Bamba and chill
You
is
want the
nasty.
bamba? Yo, that's nasty, my nigga.
Bamba and chill.
Yeah. Bamba and chill. Yo, that's really what it's called.
Want to bamba?
And Lagos. That's crazy, my nigga. Wow.
We got DJ Physics, a.k.a. Brad, a.k.a. Double Room in the building.
Yeah. You want to bamba?
Fuck no. Now I'm flummoxed, my nigga, because I don't know what the fuck is happening.
We got Baif on the boards.
You heard?
Big.
I used to a mass murderer out there, my nigga. Catching bodies all up and down the East Coast. This nigga killed 17 people since COVID came out. That's crazy. They gonna lock you up, my nigga.
I mean, I'm a.
'Cause you ain't know you had it.
Marvel that.
Yeah, well, you Marvel for sure. One of them niggas, they gonna make a new one.
Super
Word.
fucking villain.
Yeah, you are, my nigga. You an animal, son.
We got the Blather Skype Banshee.
You heard?
Right in the building.
I ain't got nothing.
Why the sound effect after, right?
I was clearing my throat.
It's like it gets stuck in the stats. All the air come out and it make a different noise when it hit the mic. I think that's what it is, because you don't be noticing what you did. Remember we caught you on camera one time making a whole bunch of noises, and it was because you was flummoxed. Yo, you a funny nigga, man. You
I know how to respond to that. I appreciate you.
We got the Wizard of Words, Pop Vasquez in the building. I just want to say I was right. Effie is the one that Tariq should marry, though.
No, how?
I'm the one who said that.
Peep what happened?
Nigga, what are you talking about?
I did watch it.
My nigga, she just flipped and told Kane everything.
No. She did the right thing in that
Step
situation.
off, my nigga. Step off.
I'm out of here.
My son Pancakes, he gotta go finish them shits over there.
Extra syrup.
Take them shits over there. What? He ain't got no syrup. It's just pancakes. It's one nigga pancakes. No pork, no nothing.
Chicken wrap.
Wrapped in a pancake. That's crazy. Go ahead. Get the fuck out of here, Brad. Go ahead, nigga. Fuck it.
Yeah. Yo, it's mad funny. And when you call somebody pancakes, like that's their nickname.
It's disgusting. It's disgusting. Y'all gotta stop getting them shits.
Go ahead, just go get
It's
it.
mad other shit to
Brad,
purchase.
seriously?
I got
At
fresh
this
toast and
point,
stuff.
you might as well just let niggas ruin the
I'm out
episode.
of here. I'm out of here.
Nah, he
We'll
won.
go watch it in the back.
Nah,
I'll
no.
do it this time.
Nah, but all right. So Effie did. She did the
You
snake
did
shit
not
with
say
Kane.
that, though.
What? Effie?
Marry Effie? I
did
said
say-
marry Effie.
He did say that.
I did say that.
Oh, all right, but
He was saying that. You said that too. Both
Yeah.
of y'all was.
Yeah,
Nah,
Diana. We said
You said
Diana.
Effie? You didn't say Diana?
Everybody else in the room was in with Diana. Y'all two
Diana.
was both saying Effie.
Right, because I was saying Effie, and y'all said Effie told on Tariq back at school.
Hold on, no. You did say no. One of y'all
He
niggas
said Diana. I said Effie.
you changed your answer after he
You
said
said-
Diana switched.
You
I said Effie.
Diana.
No,
You
I
did-
didn't. I
my
said
nigga,
Effie.
Hold on. Just in my mind, I remember you saying she's a perfect blend of.
Yeah,
some
Effie's the
stupidness.
perfect blend.
Because you definitely weren't on my
blend.
Effie's the blend
Effie
because
can't
she's
read.
actually in school.
She can't
No.
read. That's why she feels
You said Diana was the perfect blend.
No,
what
I
you
said
said.
Effie is the
That's a
perfect
fact.
blend.
That's a fact. You said
Go back.
Diana.
You know how I know?
Can we go back?
Because when I said Effie, you was still opposed to me. You were like,
No,
oh.
I didn't, because he said Effie was the bro. This shit is an episode.
said
You can go
Diana.
back.
He said
You said
Effie
Diana.
based on just on looks.
Nah, nigga. He said we gotta marry Diana. Just like
Marry
I said.
Diana. I said Diana. for sure.
Everybody else except y'all.
I said Effie.
He
And
didn't
then
say it.
You said marry Lauren or
you
some
said
shit.
No. I said
he
kill
said Effie
Diana.
snitched
Yeah.
at choke. He said Effie
Go ahead, finish.
snitched at choke, and you changed your answer because you were like, oh, I didn't know she switched. And I
Right.
said I didn't count it as snitching, but I still would have picked Effie because
That's
Effie's
true.
the perfect blend
He said
because
that.
Effie was in school, but she's still in the game, so she's the perfect blend of the both of them.
We'll see.
That's
I'll
what
go
I
back
said.
and look. I don't remember
come
saying that.
I
All right,
remember
Joe.
him saying all of that, but I thought he still went with
Diana.
saying
He did.
Diana. Word.
He did.
I did.
Because I said Effie at first, and then you guys brought that up. And for me, it was kill Diana, fuck Lauren, and marry Effie. Right? Because I was like,
Which I don't understand, my nigga. 'cause
Right, I
you
said I
don't
was
eat
gonna
doesn't
chill.
make sense.
You don't eat cheese. You lactose intolerant. You don't eat cheese, but you want to have the rat around all day and pint. Like, what's up with you, my nigga?
I don't want her around all day.
I said
you
kill
still
Lauren
flipping Lauren? Yeah,
because she's a
Lauren
snitch.
gotta go.
Yeah.
Whether on just ignorance or on purpose, she's gonna get niggas like in trouble. So she
course.
has to go.
Of course.
Diana, she talked too much too. It's like she too emotional.
Nah, Diana's down.
Yeah, I know, but Diana talked too much.
I
She got
think we keep
everything.
Diana.
And then, you said that before you watched the
shit
episode.
she just did
Huh?
right now pissed
You didn't
me
know
off.
that last week.
But how
Diana?
you gotta pick
I
your
don't know if
family
she's
over a
emotional.
nigga.
I don't know.
You know what I'm saying? So, like, I get it.
But she
why she got
just
Diana.
tore her family apart.
But she gotta pick a family over a nigga. Like, you know what I'm saying? She just started letting niggas beat.
Word.
Right. That's why I said she
just
had
tore
to-
her family
I wouldn't
apart.
trust her.
I'm gonna go with
I
Effie.
mean, Nah.
Especially based off of the last episode, I'm going
You
with
ain't
Effie.
see just what happened with Kane?
Nah, but what Effie's doing, Effie know Lauren got to get out of here. Lauren's a weakness to Tariq, so you got to eliminate the weakness.
and
That's
the
what-
fact
that's what
that
a
that's
good
his
partner
ex.
does.
That's his ex. She eliminated the competition.
That's what a good partner does. You got to get her out of there.
She was like, I don't
And you
like the
see-
way you keep defending this bitch.
And you
'Cause
see,
if you ever defended your ex in front of your girl, like she's gonna be tight. He defended her too much, so she had to get her out of there.
and you see Diana though. What
What?
Diana did to Tariq.
But the robbery?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's light, though. You can get that back. Get it back in blood. We about
That's
to,
light,
hold on,
though.
Hold on. So we
You're
about
supposed to
put-
trust her.
We about to put a whole body on this man while he's in court? Or still the drugs that can get him sent further?
Who's the body? Who they putting the body
They
on?
about to kill a bitch, Lauren.
Yeah.
What you mean?
So who they gonna put the body? That's not Tariq.
Who else is on? She ain't telling on nobody else.
No, because they
They
were
putting
killing her
all the
because.
bodies on Tariq.
Yeah,
they putting all
right.
the bodies on
What you
Tariq.
saying?
Yeah.
Because remember
She watching it. I'm not watching.
because remember they had her on tape talking to Kane and Braden.
You watching Strong, not Power. That's some different shit you watch. Yeah, he watching Strength.
I'm on Power Book 6.
Nigga watching Strength. That's different, my nigga. I don't know what you
You don't
watching.
remember that?
No, I do not.
When they were sitting there, that's when Braden's brother started telling everything.
Yeah, I didn't like that.
Yeah.
I just don't understand how they got it in.
They were killing Lauren because
But how
Kane
did
and
how did
Braden.
they like get everybody at the table? Mom Dukes, Pop Dukes, and the bro. Like I ain't even sitting for that. You feel me? Like, oh, y'all gotta
They're-
link with me somewhere else, bong. If my life is in danger, I'm gonna sit with you niggas. Oh yeah, I don't know anything about what you're saying.
I
guess
mean,
we'll see
they
you in
powerful
court.
people. They want to stay clean, so
Heard
they
you.
don't want none of
Heard you.
that.
So
And
I
they
see
had
you
the
in court.
lawyer at the table
white.
with them too.
Regardless, nobody's doing time for each other. We all gotta go sit individually. We don't go to the same can, and we don't sit in the same cell.
But the
So
rules,
that's not realistic.
The rules for them are different.
Heard. Long story short, you gotta go with Diana, my nigga. Still.
Yeah, I think
Nah,
Diana been
I'm
holding
still
it
going with
down.
Effie. Effie will literally kill for you. Diana, I don't know if she
I
got
don't
it.
need nobody to kill for me.
I'm
First
just
of all,
saying.
Tariq killed
putting the
every
bodies
nigga.
in. Yeah.
Tariq killed everybody on the show.
He responsible
You
for
ain't see,
Mad
that
Dog.
was a fucking pet cemetery when he walked in there. When he walked in there and
I
talked to
forgot
Tate.
all the people.
All them niggas is dead.
Yeah.
My son is a murderer.
Yeah.
I forgot the Proctor joint. I definitely forgot about
psychopath.
that.
Make make all that all
Nigga
sense.
said, "Fuck you doing here?" He said, "Did you even check on the baby, my nigga? Like since
Yeah,
you
I
got me
forgot
smoked?
about that.
Like that's
That's true.
crazy. My son is a murderer,
Nah,
so he don't need nobody to kill for him. He needs somebody to hold it down.
He's
Yeah,
gonna be
but Effie will
ruthless
do
now.
that too.
Hey man,
And then,
how she holding it down when she almost let Kane pipe at the
how did
joint?
she let Kane
What?
pipe?
He almost beat. You ain't see
What
that
you
was
talking
wild
about?
sensual at the spot.
What are you
You
talking
ain't see
about?
that at the water when it was linked up, and he was like,
seen
"Oh,
it.
so you single?" She said, "Yeah, I ain't nobody's. You could be right now if you want."
Nah, she didn't mean it like that. She said, I ain't nobody's girl, I'm a woman. That's not the
And
same
you can
thing.
clip it. You ain't see that.
Nah,
part.
she didn't.
You watch Strength
At the
too.
end of
You ain't
at
see
the
the
end
whole
of
power.
at the end of the episode, she climbed into the bed with who though?
After niggas beat.
Niggas said beat.
That's
What?
exactly.
Nah, you watched a different show.
Nah, you ain't
You
seen
watched
the
a different
end
show.
part. Right before she
You
took
watched a
herself
different
off.
show.
Kane
You watched a
just hit
different
it in the
show.
hallway.
In the hallway.
Right in the hallway.
You projected that shit didn't happen.
You projected.
That
You
shit
stay
didn't
saying
happen.
that. All right, Reg.
Yo, at the end of the day, Diana to me, like her loyalties shift depending on who she feeling that week, and that's
family
she's mad
or
emotional.
Tariq?
Of course, but like at the end of the day, like you flipped on your mother too easily. She held you down all them years. Whether or not you have any type of little beef, that's still your mother. You threw her under the bus for what?
Nigga Lorenzo was tight when he found out Tariq was beating. Tariq? That nigga was mad as shit. Tariq? Like, yo, we raised you better than that in here. Yo,
I don't think so. Because if you look at that household, everybody's freaking out.
wild. Word.
Everybody's wild.
This nigga
Everyone.
Drew is crazy. Yo,
Disassociate me with that man.
nah. I'm tired of power. I'm gonna keep it 100.
The
That
scenes
shit
don't make
came out of
sense.
nowhere.
As soon as
Niggas
they-
just, it was a black screen and then blah, 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 blah. Wait, turn it. My kid was almost in the room. Nigga, my door was open. So she almost pulled up and niggas is piping on cam. I said, hold on, wait. What is this?
Yo, as soon as they said he got to get the ID card, I said,
Yeah,
you know
but you
how
didn't know it was gonna be that live. Live and direct, that was a full-blown porn. Nigga was clapping, son. So
It had nothing to do with the story.
wait. I missed like 30 minutes of the show after that because I was just trying to get past it. And you know the remote, the fire stick, that shit fall down. Man, look, you gotta try to find that nigga's blink, the. He already beat. You might as well watch the rest. Pause. That shit is crazy. That was the wildest shit ever, son.
The Diana shit is crazy. No, not at all. I just not at all.
Niggas
adds
know
nothing to the
son is
story.
already hitting. We don't never gotta see it again. Niggas
You
could be in the
technically
sto-
could have skipped all that and just showed them just chilling after the fact, and it would have been the same effect for the
We
story.
don't even
Yeah.
need that. We know he hit. You know what I'm saying? Just get the
That's what I'm saying.
ID.
They could be sitting on the couch, fully dressed
the wild
afterwards.
part, there's at least one scene every episode.
Nobody
Make
else.
sure.
Nobody else. There was not another sex scene in the whole shit.
Yeah.
Only boy on boy. You just can't keep your hands off that, my nigga. You ever just be wilding. That wasn't even in the script. That's what's crazy. Niggas just freestyle.
That's improv.
Word. Whose line is it anyway? That's crazy. Shit was wild, my nigga.
This guy.
Yo.
I'm mad. Mecca
Yeah.
is a rat.
Inform.
Yeah.
I ain't see that.
High level.
I ain't see
Yo,
that. Like
so
the greatest rat of all time.
Did you hear the theory though?
He told me, yo, you the GOAT. A rat.
Yeah, he did say that.
That was wild.
Nah,
Rat-
Tariq
Huh? He's the rat.
Tariq way cooler in this foul than the last one.
Yeah. He got a little
way more
street.
swag.
He got a little more street.
But you heard the theory about Mecca and Ghost that they might be brothers.
Yeah, but that clearly wasn't true. Because you was watching stream, so you didn't see that. It's-
No, I'm just saying. And
Clearly
if you
says
go
not his
to
brother.
who said that?
When they read the stuff, he even says, I know who killed them. I know who your father is.
Yeah.
And he says that he went away to the Navy and all
Yeah,
that stuff
he doesn't
like that.
say I'm not your father's brother, not once.
Yeah, but why
And then-
wouldn't he have said that? Nigga, I'm your uncle.
Right.
Niggas like
And his
they
name
just
was-
revealed that
It's
they just
Dante,
revealed that
whatever
like
it was, they don't have the same
Dante
last.
Combs.
Yeah, it was not. They're not the same.
Combs.
okay, when has any type of thing making sense stopped power from making it happen?
Yeah, I mean, now you gave them an idea, so now you're gonna go back and rework it.
No,
Like,
but
yo, that was
it's
his
already
brother.
a theory that's out here because they already connected Dante to Lobo
Wait.
to Ghost.
Wait. Are you watching Power Theory videos in your spare time? Is that
No, it was
Who's that, my nigga?
it was online. It was a meme.
Exactly.
Yeah, online.
It was a meme.
Nigga really watching the theories.
Nah, it was a
that's
meme.
wild,
The
Reg.
power
You got
breakdown
some
is
time.
wild,
You
Reg.
got a lot of time.
No, it was a meme that I saw online.
Who is that?
I don't know. It was on Instagram. I was just flipping through Instagram.
They is them niggas that call Big L Big Ellie. Big Ellie, Big Selly, Big Belly, Big Money. Yo, ain't nobody ever called my son LL Big Ellie except you and them niggas. So you and them.
Don't
It's
do
gotta be
that.
that. Who else
Don't-
is they, my nigga?
Don't
Type
test
nigga.
me to me. Don't test me to that.
Hold on. You
Don't test me
said
that.
they. We trying
Okay.
to figure out who they
Word.
is because we never seen
Word.
the theoreticals.
It was on the Instagram
Big-
page.
Uncle
Whoa,
L told you
whoa.
they called me Big Ellie. Who the fuck is that? Big
It's a
Ellie.
different A. It's
Nah,
a different
that's
thing.
them- That's them niggas.
No, my day is lowercase. That A is uppercase.
what?
L.
What?
I don't know. That's a
them
different.
niggas.
That's a
Got
different.
you.
That's a
Got
different
you.
day. That's a different.
A-Y is T-H-A-Y.
I don't know.
Whoa!
I don't know.
All right.
We
Cut that off. Why? Because I can't be associated. We on the same couch, my nigga.
we clearly
Nah.
we clearly
You know what
pointed
the A
it out.
stand for.
Shorting.
I don't know what that means.
Spelling is not my thing. We clearly already pointed it out, so I wouldn't know anything about that.
T-H-A-Y is
Yeah.
bugged out.
So
That
y'all
definitely
figure
means
that
some
out.
nasty shit.
But they connected to what's the name to Lobos, which is fire.
MJ on your shirt.
Yeah, that's
I
my
want to
son.
know. Did y'all ever hear that interview that Prince had gave where he said why he wasn't on the song with Mike?
Nah.
They were supposed to be on the song together, specifically Bad.
Yeah.
And he said he heard like the reference. And do y'all know how the song Bad starts off?
Yeah. How?
Don't nobody know the song Bad?
Oh!
I just went to the.
Whoa! He said he heard Prince.
No.
What is
Prince
wrong
said,
with
I
you?
can't be on that song. That's how it started off.
But
how
his
does the
cheeks is
song-
out anyway.
No, wait, what?
What you mean?
I might break down.
Bad. Think about the song Bad,
Nigga,
y'all.
I don't know
butt
the
is
words.
mine, and then something else. The first sentence, your butt is mine. That's the first. Well, that's how I come
Prince
on.
said,
I'm
nah,
about to
I
take
can't
this
be
shit
on
off.
that
Hold on. I don't even got my other shirt, my nigga. That nigga's bugging. Y'all niggas bugging the fuck out of here, son. Hold on. I'm gonna be hot as shit.
The nigga Mar was trying to.
Come on, my nigga.
That's the first thing that came to mind when he saw Michael Jackson.
Nah, son. That's what I get for making fun of your clothes.
You got all the Thriller. You got all the Thriller. The first thing that came to
That's your
mind is
favorite
that
song.
first line.
I heard you.
I
That's
thought about
wild.
that Prince interview, and Prince was like, nah, you know,
I
he
can't
sent me
be
that
involved.
track. I can't,
Yeah, nah. You right.
Prince was supposed to be on that song?
Yeah, that would have been crazy.
Imagine how much worse would have got.
Hell, that Prince better.
Nah. Prince ain't fucking with Mike.
I went to MJ Musical. It was actually kind of fire. Yo, Bradley is safe now. We stopped talking about power.
I had to cover Mike up, son. That's crazy. That's bugged out. I ain't even peeped
Nah,
that.
you never heard that interview?
What the fuck, son?
Yeah, Prince. That was like 10 years
That
ago.
nigga slid on the screen and said, yo, that's wow, my nigga. Holy shit. Who's he talking? I thought he was talking to the joints. But he wasn't, because the whole song Bad is about him fighting niggas and being the
You remember
toughest
the
and
video and
roughest.
everything? Yeah.
There's literally not one fight in that video.
Toughest dun the gun butcher. My son said, man, you better chill, Reg.
Yeah, imagine
Effie is the best.
Imagine that phone conversation though. And
What?
Prince was like,
Yeah,
no,
I can't.
Michael, I can't.
Nah, but Prince's voice was wild deep.
Oh yeah. I was doing the Michael Jackson voice for Prince.
Yeah, you mixed them
Mixing
niggas
it up.
together.
I heard Mike had a deep voice too.
But Mike was a gangster though. Like Mike checked shit and all that. We done with power, so
We
you
done
can
with
come
power.
back in. You done with your pancakes, Paul?
Yeah.
All right, word.
But one more thing, that
what's wrong
time,
with it?
like, you know, when Effie had.
You know, like your butt is mine. It's okay. What's wrong with it?
Oh, it can't be okay. What
It's
you
okay.
mean?
What do you mean?
We misleading the youth. Clear it up.
Oh, you was talking as Michael Jackson?
Yeah.
Oh, I was about to be like,
you and
I'm
together.
It's time
I
to
was
leave.
like, I'm
Prince
cool.
ain't want no parts.
You-
I'm cool with this. I'm like,
You-
we
Prince,
like, what's happening
You get on the
right
track, then you go, your butts are mine, because one for you, one for me.
Oh, shit. Oh, they gonna Cosby you.
That's
You're
crazy.
done.
I do it. That was Michael
Still.
Jackson.
Still.
Stick him up.
Niggas really, oh, he's wildin'. Wait.
I'm wilding today.
Hey, you know what's crazy?
wilding.
Hey, you know what's crazy?
Wow. You disrespecting the
When you-
deceased.
Nah, I
When
just
you-
went to the show.
Demon, my
When you
nigga.
look up
I
how they
support
cut up documentaries, they're going to just take that one
one part,
segment,
yeah, I'm
and then
like-
they're going to be like, we should have known it all along. We
Yo,
should have known it.
That's the scariest part. I'm gonna stop. There's no joking about this. The
No
scariest
joke.
part about the Cosby doc, right, is how they take little inserts of shit that he might have been just wild innocent doing.
Yeah.
And then make you look so demonic when they put the slow
Exactly.
music.
Yeah.
The lady that was the court, not the stenographer, the court artist.
Yeah.
Did you see the paintings of this nigga, man? Did you see how crazy? Like, yo,
He
you
looked
cannot. First of
demonic.
all,
He did.
when he hit 80 or 90 and all them raisins, that's how I knew he did it. Because I didn't believe it. I'm going to keep it 100. I didn't believe it.
It's like Killmonger, one for each.
Son, I said, yo, that's from God. He's saying, like, because my son was, you know, he was a fly dude before that.
Yeah.
And then once you start breaking down like that, you did something wrong in your life. You feel me? And then the way they, like, all right, so he's there with the little white boy bouncing him on his knee. And they take that clip and it was crazy. They try to make it seem like he was about to hit the kid, too.
You know, and the crazy
I
part,
think the problem was he
ain't want nothing to do
literally
with that.
ate all the pudding. Like, he's just the lifetime supply of pudding. He actually ate that shit.
Wait,
It's like, you were not
wait,
supposed to
that's
eat that
joke.
shit. You're not supposed to
That's
eat that
joke.
shit. It's like mad pudding.
It's mad aluminum in the pudding. It called skin tag. Yo.
The nigga's body
Wait,
started
I'm
to
crying.
decompose.
You got them
The
shits.
nigga body.
You got them shits, though. You better chill. You got 1 million
All right, wait,
raisins.
hold on. Before you laugh at the joke, just because they were surgically removed,
I got my hair
doesn't
going.
mean
You can't say that.
They ain't grow back. I'm good.
I'm good. I don't have
Yeah.
one.
They told me in 3 months.
That's like,
3 to
because
6
he got it
months, I'm
surgically
good.
removed, it's like you didn't have him.
Yeah, my
Fuck
nigga.
outta
Hey,
here.
man.
You're just gonna come back with a grievance. They gonna come back with a
They
grievance.
told me
nigga.
if 6 months go by, you ain't get him, you good.
Nah, they gonna. Is it 6 months?
Yeah.
Oh, congratulations, my nigga. He beat the Razors. Put your hands together for my boy. 2 scoops right here. He can beat the Razors. That's fire. Yo, but nah, real talk though. I got questions, my nigga, because a lot of that shit is like, there really ain't a question, to be honest, because you're guilty. You did something, right? I was so uninformed, to keep it 100.
Yeah.
Like about the whole shit. Like
Yeah.
what exactly he was charged with, what exactly he was actually found guilty of.
Yeah.
A lot of the shit didn't add up for me. And then I didn't see the number. I just seen the jokes. I didn't really pay attention. I just seen the jokes online. And you know what I'm saying? And I was really uninformed. And I want to apologize even because the victims, that shit is whack.
Yeah.
Imagine waking up to that type of shit. That shit is wild. And that nigga Bill on you. That's wild. But there was a couple joints on there that did piss me off because it's like some of the stories weren't, I don't want to say believable, and I don't want to seem, you know what I'm saying, like insensitive at all. However, I just feel like Bill Cosby was reputable as a married man. He was known, well documented.
Yeah.
So they shouldn't have been linking with him to begin with. And some of the stories about the reasoning doesn't make sense to me. Right. However, it still happened. It's wrong.
Yeah.
So he's dead wrong. He's worse than R. Kelly. You know what I'm saying? Because you're taking away their choice when they're asleep. If you can pipe while a joint is asleep, there's 2 problems right there. First of all, you're a sick nigga, my nigga. If you like joints to be fully incapacitated, that's basically piping dead bodies.
Yeah.
And second, what kind of pipe is that? Pause. That you can slide up on a joint and she stay asleep. That's crazy. You gotta go see what's up with, get the extension or something. You gotta, pause. Word, that's the Cosby cock. Pause, that's crazy. What? Niggas Nah, the Cosby cock. The Cosby cock is crazy. Pause. You can't have, my nigga, if you can hit a joint, that's his sleep. Listen to me, son. Pause. If you can hit, what kind of human anatomy my boy's working with, pause, that don't make any sense. That's not my business. However, if a joint is asleep and you can pipe and she don't get up while off the insertion.
See, where you fucked up is like, you inspired a product now. You inspired him to go out and create a
my son
product.
gotta go out at Dr. Miami or one of them and get the extension. You know what I mean? Because yesterday's pipe ain't today's pipe. My nigga. You gotta step it up. Horsepower, pick horsepower. You know what I'm saying? Holla at me, my nigga DM.
You inspired a product. It's gonna drop now. Like
what? My son really had to put it pop.
Yeah.
Pause. That's crazy. Because you can't hit while she's asleep, my nigga. She don't get up like dog.
So niggas gonna start selling the extendo like online. Like
income tax is coming.
It's just crazy.
Niggas, I heard them shits is wild cheap. Get you an extension. You know what I'm saying? Put the extra clip in there. Word, you gotta get this out of somebody.
You know how trash you must be to be getting ready to go to surgery? Like, I gotta get my joint.
Like extensions. My nigga, you gotta get the Fetty Wap, son. Pause, you have to. The extendo. You have to at this point. My nigga, if you can actively pipe a joint while she's asleep, there's a problem, my nigga. There's something happening.
He gave them very powerful sedatives.
Nah. My shit's, you know what I'm saying? I'll let it off, my nigga. I'm letting it off. If I run down on some joints and she's cool, you know what I'm saying? She's awake, sleep, whatever. I can't pipe. I can't be erect.
That's Bill locating you right now.
Yeah, that's wild. I can't be right for the poems. If the poem, I like joints to sweat me, my nigga. Pause. They gotta be on me. Yeah. So if she's not on me, like on me, I'm not gonna be able to perform. I like my joints to let off before I do, my nigga. Word. I like
the sick part is they probably might have did it anyway while they were awake, so you get something out of them being unconscious.
That's the thing that he enjoys.
That's what I'm saying, because they link with him for the purpose of. I would think, right? And then some of them, their stories were so like, damn, son, this nigga. She looked at Bill Cosby like we did. Yeah. She didn't want to have sex with Bill Cosby. You know what I'm saying? Like this was clear. Yeah. She's like, yo, like when he was on the joint with Sofia Vergara, and he was looking at her, he said, "You make me feel alive," and she was like, "Don't die." Even Bill started laughing, like, "Oh shit, that's crazy. I'll pipe you up here. Stop playing with me, my nigga." And you wouldn't even know, because you know what I'm saying? God,
you wouldn't even know. It's crazy.
God, you know what I mean? God gave me a short swim, so I just, you know what I mean? You don't even know what's going on. My son Bill blessed something. That's how true, my nigga. He blessed something to get up out of there. Please, my nigga.
Bill was on the You Ain't Even Know remix.
Yo, Bill is a disgusting individual, and I feel like niggas didn't know all of this.
Yeah.
I might be by myself, being ignorant. You know what I'm saying?
So-
I didn't know all of this stuff.
I'll be like, I would like if it wasn't for the pod,
Yeah.
I wouldn't watch it.
Yeah.
Right? Because I looked at it and I viewed it initially as like, yo, they got the comedian Kamal.
Yeah.
I tried watching his stand up, it was horrible.
Oh, word?
No, stand up is trash.
It was
His
really
show
bad.
is really good though.
What's his
in
show?
person? Like
Yeah, his show. He has a show on, I believe it's CNN, where he basically unpacks a lot of topics within society. He's almost like a sociologist.
Word.
So my only knowledge of him was his Netflix special that I watched, right? And it wasn't funny at all. Like,
Yeah.
I hate to say it's not black enough. What do white people say? If it didn't have enough
Oh,
edge.
yeah, yeah.
Right? It wasn't edgy enough for me. It wasn't edgy enough for me.
Pause just in case.
So the pause just.
That's fake pause though, just in case. That's fake pause right there. It wasn't edgy enough for me. They can violate you if you just took that clip and put you on pick a
could.
nigga. They can be
We
like,
be
yo,
done.
man, you gotta get right. You gotta have wild edge on you. You know what I'm saying? They can violate you. My fault. I'm just trying to clear it up for you, homie.
I'm looking for somebody better with a little bit more edge.
Bad boy. You want to chill with him, my boy.
It just wasn't edgy enough for me. I think crazy.
Yo.
But I wouldn't have watched it because I view it and I say, you got this dude tearing down another black guy. You know what I mean? And I thought that shit was so trash. But I said, you know what? We do a podcast. Like, you should watch that. You know what I mean? Be
Yeah.
informed about this. And what I did like about it is they didn't present Bill as a horrible person. They gave you Bill, what it seems like him as an entire person. The good he's done, because he's done some amazing stuff that seemed like great. And you looking like, oh, Bill. And then a part of me at one point was like, oh, Bill never changed with the times, because if you go back to the old footage, everybody was like, yeah, Spanish fly, you give the girl Spanish. And it was like this joke and like that everybody was going with, like it was cool. And then you go to the 80s, the 90s, and Bill's still on it.
Word.
And you like,
No, because he fucks with it heavy.
like, whoa, Bill.
OD.
The world has changed. Like, what?
When he said they was going to Spain,
Yeah.
Yeah.
that nigga
He was hype. He was
son.
hype.
Nigga caught by the caseload.
Yeah.
And then
He got a pallet of that shit.
he bought him out.
We can't laugh, son.
He bought him out.
Yeah, this nigga's wild. That's why it's no more.
You don't hear about it.
He cornered the market.
Yeah, he owns the.
Nigga,
Yeah.
up to this day, nigga has a fucking storage container.
Somewhere.
full of
A
this
bunker,
shit.
underground bunker full of that shit.
Like Black Panther, how they have that herb, right? He's got magic in his fly.
And then the way with the description of what it does is
Yeah, it's crazy. Why
Yeah.
would you want
That
that?
shit's crazy.
Nigga, they said it bothers the urethra and gives a burning sensation that makes the joints want to let you hit it. Like, I don't want to be involved
that
in that.
shit's crazy.
Your shit
That
itching?
sounds crazy.
And the pipe relieves that?
Put out the fire.
Nah, yeah, that's crazy.
This
you
nigga
gotta
wild.
put the fire extinguisher on the pool first.
No.
That shit wild.
He got enough left to poison the water supply on some evil villain shit.
That's why they better leave that nigga alone.
Man,
before you
every
start putting that shit in the
bitch
water.
in a 30-mile radius is gonna be a
Nah, word. Shit was
then-
wild, son.
So I'm thinking, I'm like, he didn't change the times and stuff. And then I was like, wait, he knows it was like some diabolical shit because
Yeah.
how he would treat the woman after.
Yeah.
Yo, get up, get a taxi, you gotta go.
Word.
This never happened. Like he would say stuff like that.
Yeah,
and
that
I'm
shit
like,
crazy.
You know what
You
you're
was
doing
wrong.
is wrong then.
Word.
You're not even like, oh, this is normal, this is what you
Yeah.
You know that was wrong. He just kept going. And I was just like, he's an evil
Yeah.
person. And like, we all in this room, we love box as much as the next guy, right?
I love it a little bit more, man. I'm gonna keep it 100.
A little bit more. It's
Then what
Pop,
y'all-
the rest of us,
Yeah,
right?
yeah. Y'all a little bit, y'all behind, my nigga. Pause.
Right? So it's
Yeah, I'll
Pop.
be like in other shit. I
And the
just, I ain't into all that. I'm mad regular, my nigga.
Don't sign me up for that.
I'm
Don't volunteer me for
vanilla,
that.
son. I'm vanilla. I don't like nothing else, my nigga. You heard?
But then you hear the rest of the stuff that he was kind of doing
Yeah.
Yeah.
to people. Like the guy who wrote the paper.
Yeah.
And then Bill Cosby decides, I'm going to put on this class that teaches how to teach, and I've never been a teacher.
Yeah, that was whack.
He went to go talk to him, and Bill turns his shades on, and then he calls the next day and tells a complete lie.
Yeah.
About, oh, he wouldn't have a... And I was just like, oh, you're just a bad person, Bill.
Remember, my son is from Philly. Like, Philly is wild, my nigga. So it's
Yeah.
like, you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like,
So
you
when-
don't put that past him.
when
Now, I
they-
don't know anything about him. I said Elkins Park, PA. I don't know if that's really Philly. It looked very
Might be the
suburban.
outskirts or some shit.
It looked very suburban where it showed it on there. But I'm saying, if he's from, son say he's from North Philly. If he's really from
And he
North
went
Philly.
to Temple, so.
Yeah, my nigga, that's a
They-
rough area, my nigga. That
They
nigga, that
say-
shit ain't gonna leave easily.
They say that
Nothing to do with the rape. Shout out to Philly. Them niggas say, I ain't saying that. I'm just saying, like, to
Fuck
be
with Philly.
to be a mean person or to be like only about self. I get it if you're from Philly. You know what I'm saying? That's a wild area.
They-
don't get the coverage they should, son. That shit is crazy.
they say that rape is like a crime of like power 9 times out of 10, right? So I think when you look at the Mark Lamont situation or whatever, I think like the nigga was just drunk off power. And then when you have that much bread and you're that hyped, you start to drink the Kool-Aid. You remember he was like the first black guy to do like a lot of shit. So he was on this pedestal. So then after a while, like you start to feel like, yo, I can do whatever the fuck I want. And like even as the times changed, you get away with shit enough. You know what I mean? The one thing I would say is like, and I know Pop's gonna make whatever comment, but I don't feel like everything has to be put through the lens of he is this diabolical villain. Like there were parts where I kind of rolled my eyes a little bit where I was just like, when they did the Cosby. Let me finish the point, please, before you start. You start doing this shifty eye shit. Come on, man.
We know it's close.
Yeah.
But you know you about to get your rape and rap.
We know it's close, my nigga. It's close.
I know, but can I finish?
Yeah.
There were certain points where I know the bag's not here. All right.
Yeah, put a disguise on so they don't know it's you.
That was just an excuse for you to turn around, my nigga. Come on, stop it.
Shit.
So
Hold on. Nobody else in the room mentioned me turning around with you. Now that's suspicious.
Hold on,
nigga, you just did it. Like
Why?
you had to shift
Why?
your whole body up the chair. Like you
Why?
couldn't even just turn around regular.
Why?
Anyways,
Why are you tippy toe sitting down?
I'm not tippy toe.
Now you
like
be doing that,
like,
man.
I guess whatever.
You doing that?
So
You got shrapnel in your heels from when they
From
clapped
the
you.
war.
Yeah, when they clapped you. My fault, Red. You all right, man. Tell that nigga chill out.
anyways, like when they did the
Mom,
they
you
were
stepped on
talking
a
about
whole
the
bong and went off. You still got nails in your shit. Tell him, Reg.
Can I finish the point?
My fault.
When they were talking about the barbecue, and they were like, "Oh, we should have known." It's like, did he even write that joke? Like, it could have been the writers, and they were like, "Oh, like we should have known." Like that barbecue segment was shifty, and it was just like, dog. Like, not everything was pointing to him being a rapist, except for the fact that he was actually raping. Like, why didn't niggas use the rape as the proof of the raping?
But then him being a obstetrics doctor in the basement of his crib is wild.
Yeah.
That's wild.
No,
'Cause you could
that
have
was a
picked
point.
anything else.
Yeah,
That's
you
true.
could have.
But then when he put the sugar cube in the coffee,
That was crazy.
I was
Yeah.
like, this nigga's a monster.
He
But
was,
you
he was
could pick.
obsessed with
You could
spinning
pick.
Yeah.
You could
He was
pick.
obsessed with it.
That one segment on Larry King was the one thing I was like, yeah, that was wild. Like,
Nah,
nigga
it
was
was a
like,
couple
hello
things.
America.
Yeah.
Like I was like,
Hello.
I was like, oh shit.
When the nigga did I said, nah, this nigga's nasty.
Chris
'Cause he
Hansen
was
should have
playing
walked
like
out the
that.
back and like cops should have
That's
converged.
how he was beating though. That's what he said. He was like, like that while he was piping. The joint, it was mad fucked up. The one joint where he said he just pushed on the floor and got the wig. I was like, nah, this is wild. Like this nigga is clear cut. This is classical rape now.
Yeah.
Nah, it's
Like,
it's bad.
in the alley rape.
One
Yeah.
thing I'll say I took from it, obviously we know all accusations and all that, but one thing that bothered me was the glorification of Bill and celebrity, the deification of celebrity. Because I was looking at what parallels to today, what parallels to maybe R. Kelly or even some of the stars of today, how people go crazy for a Kanye, not comparing him to Bill at all, or a Travis Scott. They loved him so much, and he offered so much culturally that people were just not believing and overlooking it. With all the evidence and all the stuff in the years of him saying the same thing about Spanish Fly and some of the jokes that he was saying, people just believed.
The point that lady made
just is.
was a good one, where she was like, look at how people are reacting to it now. Now imagine him at the height
At
of his
that time,
popularity.
yeah.
It'd be impossible.
And I think we
Because
gotta
even now,
really-
people are
That's
like,
scary as
yeah,
shit.
the scary
because they
shit.
can't. Who can they tell?
Yeah.
Nobody's
No
gonna
way.
believe that.
But
That
it's-
shit is wild. It's fucked up.
But when
We
I
should believe
parallel
them.
today, what was so concerning for me is now we have social media. We have so many ways to reach out to these celebrities that people love them even more.
Yeah.
Bill didn't have a Twitter or an IG. Imagine if he
I
had
disagree
25
with
million
you, though.
followers.
I
Go ahead.
disagree with you on that point because I feel like they loved the celebrity at a way larger amount back then. Now celebrity is hard to come by. Like, what are you? How you really a celebrity nowadays? You feel me? It's too much access. Niggas know what the inside of your crib look like.
Yeah.
Niggas done been to the dentist with you on live while you getting your teeth
That
checked.
make
know
them
what I'm
love
saying?
you more. Like
I doubt it.
Nah, there's no
Really?
mystery anymore. You have
Yeah.
too much access.
Mystique, my nigga. That's why Beyonce is who she is.
And-
The mystique. You feel me?
Lack of access.
Exactly.
And not only lack of access, but I think that there was less celebrities then.
Yeah.
So it's magnified.
Definitely.
You didn't have
Yeah.
so many people to choose from.
However, none of these people that we even discussing even compare to his celebrity. The nigga was called
That's a fact.
America's dad while they were still beating and killing us at a rapid rate. I mean, they still
Yeah.
are beating and killing us.
Yeah.
However, nowadays, it's at least reported, and there's at least a chance of somebody getting caught. You feel me? at that time, we were still like, this was a couple years after them buying and selling us still. We was, you know what I mean?
It was a lot of years.
Niggas was at the auction block.
Yeah, niggas was still picking cotton and shit like that. That's what I'm saying. Is like, my
wasn't that close.
nigga, in the 60s, he was called America's dad.
Right.
That is fucking crazy.
Right.
Not America's black dad.
No,
not
America's
black
dad.
America's dad. America's dad is a wild term for a black nigga in that time.
Yeah.
And that was another thing that I thought about is the perfect storm that was needed for him to gain that type of celebrity. He was
Notoriety,
in the
right.
middle of the civil rights movement, they thought he was raceless. His comedy was
Which is crazy. That's mad offensive. I'm not
extremely
racist.
offensive.
Never I'm never raceless, nigga. I'm
They
black.
used him as the token black,
But the
black
comfort
person.
they had with him is what allowed him. See, and that's the thing that kind of was complicated about it. Where when he was doing shit that was kind of dope, where you're kind of like, I don't fucking like this human being.
Yeah.
But like the shit he did with the black
stuntman.
stuntman.
Stuntman and
And you're like, yo,
That'll
these
never
niggas
happen
wouldn't
again.
have jobs. That shit was like,
That should have never happened again.
Bill-
Y'all niggas is painting niggas black. What?
Bill's
Never again.
He's done a lot of good shit.
Yes.
Spellman, 20 million.
His endowments.
They-
His
yeah,
endowments.
they
Black
say he
part
did
is with
more
that,
for.
He's
they
just
say
a
he
bad
did-
person.
They say he did that for that purpose, though.
But they
They
couldn't
tried to
prove
turn
it.
Of course not.
That
There's
was-
no way
that
to
was my
prove that.
issue with it.
However, they said the reason that he's making these moves is to gain this type of. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? And it's like, how
Sure.
can you prove that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's up for.
Because
for
once you
debate.
do something fucked up, everything you do
You
after
did.
that is in the lens of it being fucked up, which
Yeah.
I don't really fuck with because humans are complicated.
No, I don't
The
care
nigga's
about
a
that, Rex.
fucking.
I don't agree.
The nigga's a fucking monster.
That's it.
Right?
So that's the end of the story.
Of 110%. But then at the same
what's
time,
the
I feel
but?
like because it's like separating the art from the artist.
You heard
at
what Mike
the same
said,
time,
my nigga. That's
Yeah.
the butt. You better chill. Ain't no butt, son.
Chill.
Nah, Red,
Mike
speaking
said
to
it's
the,
his, my
No,
nigga.
I know,
speaking
but
to
it's
the
like I'm just
duality.
saying that's the
about to come back
yeah
like
the
this.
the duality or
speaking to the
the
duality.
the complicated thing about it is, and us being able to have the conversation is, there wouldn't be a need for the series if we was just like the niggas evil and the monster, throw them under the jail and be done with it.
I get that. What I'm saying is, and I think they wanted to, like, going back to his point, pause. I think that's why he was saying Kamal was, or however you say that nigga
Yeah.
name, he was trying to shed light, because there was mad shit. I ain't know interesting facts about the nigga. Like,
Word.
that he was dope.
Yeah, that duality.
Yeah, he was
Yeah.
dope at first. Like, that nigga was the man. I didn't
Word.
even realize, like, how cool that nigga was. And so I guess he was trying to highlight that shit, too. And he's saying, like, separating the art from the artist, and it probably is difficult for some people to, you know what I mean?
But also
The other thing-
Oh, my fault. Go ahead, Red.
I was gonna say the other thing people don't know about like the Cosby Show is, and like again, everyone's like, oh, everything's through a rape lens or whatever. But he made sure everybody on the Cosby shows, he made sure that everybody on Cosby Show's contract included certain things, even when they were not aware of it. So the chick that played the daughter, not Rudy, the other one, Vanessa,
He had 3
up
daughters.
up to the point where they took it off the air because they arrested her. She was living comfortable off Cosby residuals because they had structured her contract a certain way.
Yeah.
So she was still worth. I think she was worth somewhere around like $5 million because she never had to work
What was she
again after that.
arrested for? What was she arrested
No, I
for?
said
No,
when they
Bill,
arrested him and they
Bill.
took Cosby off the air, niggas had to like, some of them had to actually go to work because even the guy who played Elvin, everybody was living comfortably off those residuals, and he made sure everyone's contracts were structured in a way to make sure that they were straight.
Yeah. And like
That's James St. Patrick lawyer, though. He's good. now.
Yeah, he Gucci now.
My
He's
son's
straight
good.
down.
Super good.
he
And where you get the rape lenses at, my nigga? Paul?
No, I'm just saying everyone's like going to say everything is like rape, but it's like
Crazy. You gotta see a doctor
people are
for that.
complicated. People do evil, fucked up shit. Not this evil. This is like the nigga's a fucking monster.
You gotta get a new optometrist.
But another thing that the
immediately. You don't
documentary
want those.
pointed out for me was
You got to return those glasses.
yeah, another thing that it pointed out was the culture, how women were treated in general.
Yeah.
You know,
Yo, that Playboy
that-
shit
the
fucked me
Playboy
up,
Club
son.
was crazy.
Shit messed me up, my
Did you
nigga.
see
I'm gonna keep it 100.
The black woman that was hyped though. The black woman
Yeah.
spoke about it highly.
But she said she's making $1,000 and $2,000 a week as opposed to $50
Fuck the
a
money.
week.
60s and 70s.
Fuck the
Right.
money. Women, being around women, like being in their company is the greatest shit on the earth, right?
Word.
Women are just God's gift. However, at the same time, I don't even know how to say that, son. We all appreciate, or I can't say we, I'm gonna speak for me. I appreciate a woman for her looks, right? And it's not supposed to be like that. However, you find out she's dope, she has nice handwriting, or she's a brilliant mind, or she's funny, or you find that shit out
Blake's
later.
handwriting is mad funny.
You find this shit out
I've seen
later,
that too.
right? When you see her, your first the thing you notice about her is the beauty, right? So it's fucked up. That's how it is. But God made these creatures just beautiful, and it's fucking crazy to hear it in another, like when someone else says it. Like that's what you are appreciated for only.
Right.
but OnlyFans or Pornhub or all these other things.
This is not new. That's why I was looking at the parallels.
Son, nothing's changed. Nothing's new. It's been that way. It's never going to change. So that's why I'm so hard on the whole pause, preaching that you need to be better at something than your beauty being an occupation. Be good at something. Like, stop saying just being pretty, because pretty turns into an occupation.
Yeah,
that's what it did. And it's just whack, but it's like, nigga, like you said, it never changed. It's never going to. Nope. And it's just wow, because hearing it from someone else's perspective makes you check yourself.
And it should, and that's why I like the documentary, because it should give us our perspective about how we view celebrity, about how we view the culture of women. Like, all of this stuff, we need to really do some critical thinking about how we address women, about how we view a lot of things.
So now he says the person, remember when they showed the joint when the white man was talking to Shorty and said,
and he took his card.
I like seeing you. Nah, not that. That was crazy. I fuck with that though.
Yeah, I did too.
Because he said, yo, I want this black girl, whatever. They say, yo, let me see that, get up out of it. They probably, you know what I mean? Mix homie in the back too.
Back in the day.
Word. But what I'm saying is, when the newscaster was talking to his
that was crazy.
colleague, and he said, yo, I enjoy seeing you. Like, it sounds so nuts.
Yeah.
But my nigga, you don't know the relationship. We think that's like, you know what I'm saying? Like, if you're in the moment speaking to your colleague, y'all might be flirtatious, he might be cracking, you never know. You know what I'm saying? That nigga might be sniping that. However, it sounds so fucking absurd to hear that. Like, how dare you speak to that woman on air like that? Nigga, what's wrong with you? Now, I done been in the bar, took the ID out, swiped it in between cheeks before that. Some cheeks I ain't know. Ended up clipping, we still cool. You know what I'm saying? However, that shit is so fucking outrageous to think about that. We have no dealings with each other prior. I seen you was ogling me. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I'm a nice looking young fella. You feel me? However, the choice I felt she was on me. Didn't speak. Put the ID. She turned around. We laughing, blah, and I ended up cracking. That shit is bizarre. No, this is bizarre too. The ass be out. My bitch got a lot of ass, my nigga. So it be up over the. You know what I'm saying? Her cup overrun. You know what I'm saying?
Overflowing. Yeah.
It flow out. You know what I'm saying? So it's ass on top of the jean part. The belt be all trying to buckle it down. It's too much. So it bubble out. You see, like when the biscuits break. So bang. So I put this card down, bang, and I was just thinking like, yo, I'm bugging for this. I didn't feel that way at the time.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But now thinking about that, even though she was totally with it, we was cool, we still cool.
It was wrong.
My nigga, for that to be your approach is crazy. Wow. And nobody thought that was wrong.
The 2 points I want to make before I forget them.
Nigga, she still to this day brings that up. Hey, yo, that shit was mad.
Like it was a joke. Yeah. Because people probably...
It's just you gotta think about your aunt, your mom, your grandmother, your sister, your daughters, my nigga, daughters.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Like, they can't go through this, my nigga. This shit is crazy. Right. So it makes you really put shit in perspective. Like, nah, we gotta focus up, my nigga.
The thing about if you fuck with the whole idea of feminism is like,
I'm a feminist.
So you can't decide what's best for a woman at any point in time. So for you to be like, I know what's best for you is crazy.
That's not what feminism is.
I don't think so at all. But I just think they deserve respect.
No, I understand.
That's what's best for them.
But
respect.
But what I'm saying is, and everything is about perspective. If you look at the black woman's account of the Playboy Club, she felt respected. She felt like she was treated equal to
what she said.
the white woman, so on and so forth. And if you're looking at what they said they made, like, a lot of them were able to go to school and college and so on and so forth.
Nothing was wrong with the Playboy Club.
Nah, there was something wrong.
Right?
And the guy said you couldn't touch women in there. They said it was one of the most restrictive environments as far as that
they did
was
say
concerned.
that. However, it's still wrong that we objectify, and this is the reason they're being paid. Right? That's what they're doing. What they're saying is, you're on point. Watch your thighs, man. Don't, you know what I'm saying? Which is the opposite of what they should have been saying. They should have been saying maximize some shits. However, that's wrong.
But human beings are objectified in general, though.
That's what I'm saying. We need to check ourselves, my nigga. We need to check ourselves. When you meet a woman, when she goes on a job interview, 9 times out of 10 is, you know what I'm saying? Is she work morale? Is she gonna raise the morale, boost the morale if niggas start showering more in this shit? The niggas gonna work better in here because she brings eye candy to the spot. It's never about, damn, she's really good at her job. It's fucked up.
That's not where it starts. Yeah.
That's fucked up. They find out she's good later. Yeah. Or they find out she's trash. Right? They find out she's really good at fucking data entry or whatever her job specialty is. They hired her off the rip though, cause damn,
Because how she
son.
look.
And we have
That's
to look at
crazy,
shit
my
through the
nigga. We shouldn't
lens.
be like that.
We gotta look at shit through the lens of time because everybody in this room has evolved over time.
Of course.
To know better. There's movies you watch now where I'm like, oh shit, they couldn't do that now.
Yeah.
But that you gotta look at it in the context of the time it was created.
So I got a question, but Donnell, I know you had something to say, so I'll wait. Go ahead.
But regardless of how far back I ain't ever take no pooms. You was wild.
Nah.
I was about to say because you talking about evolving, my nigga.
No, I'm saying evolving.
You still in your
Rape
evolution,
was
my nigga.
always bad.
Oh, all right.
Rape was. There was never a
You
point.
still in your evolution.
There was never a point where niggas was like,
Fucking
oh, you
caveman.
raped that bitch? Oh, all right, cool.
Nigga got a bat. You still got a club and shit. A wooden
Nah,
club.
that was
You
never.
better chill, my nigga.
That was never necessary.
crazy.
There's two things I think, because there were a lot of people
That's
that knew
crazy.
what was going on, right? When he was doing this at the clubs, because he was getting away with stuff in the 60s and 70s, right? And you gotta think how wildly talented you had to be in the 60s and 70s
Yeah.
as a black man to get away with rape,
Yeah.
and accusations. Because he had it back then, and they was letting him slide,
Yeah.
Right?
Word, because them shits was coming out
Word.
even back then.
right? But there were so many people around that knew what was going on and let it happen.
Yes.
All those people on the Cosby Show and this,
Yeah.
they knew what was happening.
It's probably niggas actively shutting bitches up.
My nigga,
He couldn't do it by himself.
Remember the old white nigga, Scotty or whatever he said? He was
he
grabbing the
was
joint, bringing them like, yo, come on. The door closed, you go eat them out. That's crazy.
Fucking Ray Donovan and shit.
Oh, yeah, that's really what he had one of them on deck, at least.
Yeah.
At least one. And then all the people that were there, and you see all the models and shit, like, this shit is wild.
Yeah.
And y'all are sending them to him.
All right, so
Yeah.
let me
Everybody wrong, son.
Let me ask y'all this to advance the conversation a bit, because again, the whole time I'm watching it gave me perspective, and I'm thinking about how it applies to today. Does it make us look at hip hop differently when you see a rap video where you see basically the humiliation of women or degradation of women constantly in hip hop?
Yeah.
Do we look at that differently now?
It does make you feel a little
I
different.
start to look at it differently the older I got.
Okay.
Right? Like I remember Tip Drill and all those videos and stuff like that.
Thought it was lit.
Right? And
Yeah.
don't get me wrong, there's a certain place for that. Like the strip club and this and that. But I think when it goes outside of that and you see the way that certain individuals will interact with women who aren't in the strip club and aren't in that setting, that's when it's troubling.
It's
and I
problematic.
think even us as guys, we've all had a guy friend or somebody who you've seen how they interact with women a certain when you be like, yo, like that's not cool. You
The
know?
problems with niggas, but like a
It
woman
is.
should be able to leave the house
And whatever she
ass
wants.
naked
Yeah.
and feel completely comfortable not being assaulted or touched or whatever the fuck.
Like, do you know how wild it is in New York City? You can't have a fully new strip club and serve alcohol.
The Jersey too. That rule is in Jersey
That's
as
in
well.
Jersey City. You know how crazy that is? We are that barbaric of humans
Wow.
that we can't have both alcohol. If we drink alcohol,
Yeah.
we're gonna rape these women.
Somebody gonna get hit in the middle of the spot.
Like,
Word, that shit.
That's
wild.
insane.
And if you look at the outfits now, they're just as bad as the strip club shit. The
It's
shit
not
bitches
bad,
wear
it's good. Salute to the outfits.
no, not
what
bad,
saying
but
is
I'm just saying,
niggas need to just be
if you
able to
go-
shut the fuck up and appreciate life
Exactly.
and live life, my nigga.
If you go to the beach or you go out, like women wear, and it's hot outside, they should be able to go out and wear whatever
And
the fuck they
comfort.
want and not feel like fucking stalked or
And
don't be a
comfort.
weirdo.
Yeah.
Facts. Niggas fucking all up by being all strange.
Yep.
Word.
Now the joint's looking around like, yo, you
They don't feel safe.
Who your man?
Yeah.
I'm about to put my coat back on. Who's son?
That's literally happened before.
That shit is wild. Yo, hold on. I'm about to get
Yeah,
back
we-
dressed. When your man come in the room all
Yeah,
hot.
we as black men really got to do the job of defending black women. We got to really start
All
to think
women,
about
my
this
nigga.
stuff. All
All
women.
women.
Yes,
we
I'm
were
sorry.
we were
All
doing
women.
a photo
But I'm
shoot
black.
one time, and my bad, you go ahead.
Yeah, because it's tied to what you said. Good.
Yeah, we were doing a photo shoot one time, and there was like a scene sort of thing, not a scene, but like there was a part where the woman was wearing like it was like a lingerie shoot.
Oh, when Shorty called me mad pretty?
I'm
That's
glad
the
you
joint you
think
talking
about that. I'm glad you
It
think.
might have been.
Like there was multiple
Yeah.
occasions.
Shorty called me. She said, "Oh, you mad pretty?" I said, "Nah,
It was
I'm Pop. What you mean? I mean,
Oh, not when we was at the
Oh,
crib, but
alright.
that's another story I don't want to tell you. We can't do that on camera though. But we was doing the
You
shoot.
know what I mean?
Remember,
That's
I was
definitely
telling
going in
you,
the doc.
What?
and
mad pretty?
No. That's another story. We can't say that on camera.
Oh
That's
yeah,
going in the
you
doc.
done. Yeah, you done. You done.
Yeah,
You going up?
Yes.
It's gonna be a bag, right? And it's gonna say Raven Reg. You be coming out of the bag like
And
that.
then this motherfucker's gonna be like, I should have knew then.
Yo, Brad sleep.
I should have always knew.
Brad sleep.
Wow.
That's that riboflavin in the fucking
But-
pancakes.
It was too heavy. The pancakes working through his system.
I
Pause.
told you, my nigga, you gotta chill.
Too much gluing. Mad gluing.
Word. You gotta get the
Yo.
gluten-free joints, my nigga.
Cosby not here.
Pause.
Oh! they trying to copy you? Nah, that's crazy.
Nah, I'm safe. He's not here.
Niggas put the Spanish fly in the syrup. Wow.
Niggas about to get bread.
Yeah, he's done. We got you, Brad. We ain't gonna let nobody up in here, my nigga.
Yo, so Shorty was in there. She was modeling lingerie, and it was like maybe 3 guys in the room, and everybody was being chill. No one was a weirdo. There's a nigga like rolling up in the corner. It was mad chill. And it took one guy walking in and being weird. Nigga walked in, was like, yo, and then all of a sudden, Shorty.
Oh shit, what y'all doing in here? Oh, it's lit.
Nah.
Oh, who that? Like that.
But as soon as he walked in,
fam. What are you doing? You gotta cut niggas off.
As soon as he walked in, she threw her robe on because it was like almost like she just realized.
Oh shit.
And it was just like, dog, like, what are you doing? You made her feel uncomfortable, and more so than where we have this professional environment. Now she's like, I like, it wasn't like niggas was on the point where it's like she was assaulted or anything crazy like that, but it's just like you made this woman feel uncomfortable.
Mad uncomfortable.
It's crazy. For what?
That's why niggas gotta check themselves. Like, if your man's like that, cut that nigga off, my nigga. That ain't a
That's
positive.
what we gotta do.
That ain't a
Really,
positive peer. He gotta figure out on his own why he ain't never get the invite. Why he ain't allowed around the joints. This joint's coming, fam. You gotta go.
We gotta start checking each other. You're
You
absolutely
have
right.
to, son.
Of course.
Yo,
And that's
Nas
why-
joint's coming.
To what you were saying, Darnell, you probably would not have watched if it wasn't homework for the pod. I implore all black men watch that shit.
Sidebar.
Yeah, watch
Who
that
made
shit.
it homework
Watch
for
it.
the pod though?
Your man's.
I did.
Exactly.
Joe
Yeah, I
Budden.
did.
I'm just saying.
Like niggas that don't make their joint sit in the front seat and let their man sit in the front, she's in the back. I can't fuck with
wild.
you.
Yeah,
That's
word.
weird.
Can't fuck with you, my nigga. How I'm in the front with you?
Yeah.
I drive my own car, my nigga. Let that lady sit up.
110%.
You're out of pocket.
You said something about protecting black women, right? And I had a horrible
Word.
thought. I was watching it, and I tried to find like some good. And I was like, oh, he likes black women. Like he protects black women, or you know what I mean? And then they was like, nah, 30% or whatever it was were black women.
That's crazy.
And
I
I was
thought about that the
like,
first. I said all the
damn,
joints is
Bill?
white. I said Bill out here slaughtering white joints, trying to give back to the community. I don't understand what's happening.
trying to get it
I was
back.
thinking that at
Bring it
first.
back
I was
in
like, yo,
blood.
Bill trying to get it back.
Yo.
Get my nigga.
And then the
I was like,
irony
yo, this nigga Bill's crazy. Why he
Think of-
attacking these white joints like that? And then, you know what I'm saying, Beverly Johnson, and you know what I
that
mean?
shit is crazy. But
And
think
then
of
when
how
the
many
shorty
lives
that
the
was up
nigga
there
saved.
with her husband, that nigga start crying like, my nigga, that shit gotta feel crazy.
Nah, shit.
The crazy
Not being able to protect your joint is probably the worst feeling in the fucking universe.
Yeah,
And then
Anybody
Shorty going to the set every day with him.
Yeah. Did you notice the wildest thing? They was like, Bill Cosby didn't drink like that.
Yeah.
What? You didn't drink that much? You was getting anybody drinks?
Because he knew the effects. He didn't want to be Cosby.
The
which is
cappuccino is
irony.
wild.
He advanced. He got older.
Yeah.
Like, all right, we not out. So now we cappuccino during the day.
The irony of him not wanting to be Cosby.
And she said, I knew the second sip. I knew already what time it was.
Motherfucker.
Yo.
Yeah. Shit crazy.
But then it's like crazy because think of like how the show and like a different world probably saved mad lives, probably made mad niggas go to college.
They made
And then the
college look
niggas
lit.
a fucking
I'll
demon.
never stop watching it.
Yeah.
Saying it's one of my favorite
It's my
shows
show-
ever.
my
We've been
sister's favorite
discussed
show.
that.
Yeah,
We've
we
been
did,
said that.
yeah.
We gotta separate the art from the artist, my nigga. You have to. There's no other way to appreciate
He's a
shit.
fucking
You
demon.
can't keep putting niggas on pedestals, dog. These are humans.
That's what we gotta just stop
Yeah.
putting people on pedestals.
We're humans, my nigga.
So
Can't listen to nothing then. If that's the point, if that's the case, you don't know what these niggas is doing.
one of the most interesting people that they interviewed, and she didn't have that many parts in it, was the sex therapist. Right? If she ended it and she was like, oh, this is all because of sex negativity or whatever it's called, a poor view of sex, like sex is taboo kind of thing. And she basically said, kind of what Reg was saying, how get the tooth working. There should be something in place because Bill Cosby obviously likes having sex with women that are passed out.
Yeah.
Because he can have sex with women who are awake and alive, like he was
That's
Bill
wild.
Cosby. That
They should outlaw that, my nigga.
There should be something in place where you can pay, and the woman says, "All right, cool, you can drug me, I'll pass out, do what you want me, and I'll wake
Who
up."
would volunteer for that?
Right?
There might
Nah,
be.
you'd be surprised.
Surprised.
You'd
I-
be
People
surprised.
into all types of shit.
Yeah.
Right?
So, Brad, you gotta leave those forums, my nigga.
Nah, I'm not
Don't
in
go in there
there.
no more.
I'm just telling you.
Now you gotta log off.
Nah, it's
Log
not
off. Log off. Change your password too, because that shit might be out there. Somebody might have your password, my
Yo,
nigga.
And I was like, that's,
Piping joints laying in the casket is crazy. That shit don't make sense, my nigga.
that's a very interesting,
I mean,
like,
Kink.
I mean,
You said
Yeah, I don't think
you hit some
I think
things that
I
don't
think
move.
he gets off.
What's different?
I think
You said
my nigga, my business is alive and
bedridden.
My business
Can't
is alive and
move.
breathing.
he was saying bedridden, so they
Bedridden. She can't move.
Bedridden joint, other than the
She
joint that was up
said
on
you
her
can't
knees with
even
the
see.
outside. Never in my
She
life.
couldn't
Fuck out of it. Why did she move? Why did she move? It was
the
mad
difference?
moves.
That was elite, Brad.
That shit looked like the Pacific
see-
Ocean on that wave crash.
That was involuntary movement, though.
Fuck out of
It was
here.
involuntary.
What you mean?
She couldn't help
If she
the
didn't want
waves.
it, she
Nah,
couldn't
nah,
She
stop
couldn't
it.
help the waves, nigga.
You don't know nothing about the waves because your bitch don't got no ass, so you don't know nothing about that.
Right. She couldn't help the waves.
Nah,
She couldn't help the
I
waves.
don't know.
You and Cosby got, because y'all bitches be stiff like a board.
Nah, mine's are fully awake. They can they can write a documentary what happened.
Nah.
They can write it out. Cosby, they don't know what happened.
Which is why I just don't understand how you can.
That was the sad part. When the woman was like, I actually prefer not to remember, that shit was like, fuck. Like, that shit is
And then when
crazy.
the joint said, I said thank you.
Yeah.
That was sad.
Because he was
my nigga.
so powerful that,
Yep.
like, you was afraid to offend him even though he just violated you. It was crazy.
That's mad.
Nigga's a fucking demon.
And we told
It's the devil, my nigga. It's the devil.
homegirl in front of the crowd, fooled him again.
Yeah.
That's some evil villain. That's
Yeah.
some evil villain. That's
Yeah.
the shit that you see the Joker
It's like
do in
Mega
Batman.
Mind.
the nigga
like,
had
bad guy.
too much power. But then
Hold
there
him
was
again.
there was another part in early on where the woman was like, yeah, we didn't do our homework on him. And I was just like how that doesn't even make sense. It's like, okay, everyone made the mistake of whatever, but it's like at the same time, the idea that somehow that it's like everybody's fault except for the people whose fault it is crazy. You can't put the burden on the women
At
who
all,
are the
nigga.
victims.
Nobody is.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Like, do their homework on them. Like I've never felt that way about meeting up with a woman or meeting up with somebody. Like, yo, I gotta do my homework on them.
Yeah,
For my,
this
you
shit
know what I mean?
doesn't make any
That's
sense.
sad as shit.
That is.
But that's really how they have to live. That's wild. We have
That
to
is.
change that internally.
Yo.
We got to change that, nigga. We got to do that from the inside. Pause around niggas. Be like, yo, fam, what you doing? You got to tell niggas, and if they are receptive, then cut the nigga off.
And
If somebody checked him, it would never happen. If the people around was like, nah, I'm not
Yeah,
doing
but they
that.
was-
I'm not
they
with
was scared
that.
to be around the nigga because they're no longer yes man. He would have got rid of you.
Yeah.
Yep.
yeah,
Simple.
I'd rather lose my job. I'll get another job,
course.
dog.
What I'm saying
That's
is
just crazy.
What I'm saying is he's never gonna experience that because all the niggas that was with it was already with it. So he's
No,
not gonna
bet.
have people that are against it in his corner.
But the shit's crazy because I mean, I still got to
And
sleep
that's
at night. I
my
still got to
problem.
go home.
Although sometimes I may say things that are a bit far, I go to extremes when it comes to defending women. You know, we had a conversation about Trey Songz.
You do go to
and I was
extremes.
like, no, he
Yeah.
got to be ended.
Yeah.
Because I think at some point we have to, as black men, have to take the mentality that we got to do what we have to do to defend.
I feel like
You know what I mean?
when it's I feel the same way with the police, nigga.
I was gonna make that parallel last week when we were talking about Trey Songz, is that at some point we're going to stop dealing with that shit.
You have to.
Yeah,
It has to stop.
it's extremes.
Farrakhan said it.
It's, my nigga,
been
but it
saying
should,
it.
You can't say
shouldn't
it, but he
shouldn't
said
be-
it.
It shouldn't be at to the point where somebody that's banned for hate speech has to say it. We should all feel that way, my nigga. This is
Right.
intolerable.
Cosby is hilarious. You should keep that.
This is intolerable right here. What's happening? Women can't go outside, nigga, without fear, like grief-stricken panic. You know what I'm saying? That something's gonna happen to them, sexually violation. That's the worst. That probably has to be like I said. If I can cure one thing, that's one thing, my nigga. That's my one.
Yeah, and
That's probably the worst shit in the world. So-
I have to believe the weirdos are the minority, and niggas just got to call them out because it's like the people around you condoning the shit, which is what allows it to happen.
Yeah, nigga.
Yeah.
Everybody's involved. Everybody.
Yeah.
And I feel the same with the police. Like I said, like when niggas
Right.
tell me, you tell me your horror stories and war stories about what you did. If you ain't do it to no cop, I don't care.
right.
I don't care what you did to whoever. That shit. I mean, nigga, we can
We
trade
got to
stories all
defend
day.
our communities. We got to defend our women. We
We have to do the same, son. So don't
Yeah.
miss me with the tough shit unless you're telling me about what you did to a cop. I don't want to
I
hear
feel
it.
you.
I don't even want. I don't care. I'm not impressed. I don't care about it. You know what I mean? You don't have a warning label or none of that, my nigga. Your side effects don't involve me. Don't give a fuck. If you want to be tough, produce this on an officer
Shit,
of the law.
yeah.
It's depressing, my nigga.
On an officer of the law. Aside from that, man, fuck it, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? I ain't, and then I'm not impressed by any of that. And I feel what you're saying with the Cosby shit, but all the niggas that's in his corner are already cool with it. So they're never gonna challenge him on it. You know what I'm saying?
All them should have been dealt with. I think
course.
them solidifying him. Of course, he's the ringleader and he's a monster. But like, whenever shit like that happens, it's not a person. It's a
But if you
system
leading her
around
to
them
get
that
pipe,
allows the
nigga, you
shit.
wrong too. The
Yeah.
nigga that was grabbing her to bring her, everybody that was turning a blind eye. he
Nigga
said-
should have got it right down of it, or Mickey or whoever the fuck it was. They should have got.
Nigga said, nah, I'll be upstairs writing. I never go downstairs. Like,
Yeah.
stop. Stop.
Again, it was a
Yeah,
whole culture,
it's
bro.
bullshit.
And everybody can hear about it. Like, to be honest, I can see how you could miss it if you weren't there. Because I didn't know about a lot of this shit until watching that shit.
Sidebar. But you can tell
what I mean?
the one nigga from the Cosby Show that was on there was the nigga that was tight because they put him in a glove.
Yeah, he was tight.
He was the one nigga.
tight.
He was tight.
But he hasn't worked since.
He was tight. Word.
That's why he's tight.
You know,
He ain't worked since.
Like-
but why you ain't say nothing then, nigga?
I can understand if you're on the set and you're like, oh nah, I know Bill was fucking girls.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
they
I just
there,
didn't know
they
he
gonna-
was- yeah.
I didn't know he was drugging them niggas passed out.
That's what I was
Yeah.
waiting for one of them to say. That's all I wanted you to say. My nigga, yeah, Bill had mad bitches. I never
it.
seen Camille. Everybody said, we in the
That's
unison
it.
saying we never even
Yeah.
met her. And Camille was dead fire in the back, and back in the days.
Yeah.
We never seen Camille. We seen Bill with 100 joints every day. I knew he was clipping them. I just didn't know he was clipping them while they
all
did,
that.
like
That's
dead
all- that's
sleep.
it. You know what I mean? Everybody's like, oh no, I didn't know he was doing
Fuck
it. Like,
outta here, nigga.
Tell the truth. Like, yeah, I know he was sleep. I didn't know he was drugging them. Like,
Yeah.
I honestly don't think those people knew that he was drugging them like that.
Yeah, because that's not a normative activity.
Right.
Nobody believes that a human body can withstand that type
So,
of stuff while asleep. I
what
don't
do you-
like that shit is crazy to me.
So
You know what I mean? So
when
I would never have thought
there
that
are people
either. I
from
get
the
it.
cast that denied that they saw it too. So what do you think of that? Because I think Felicia Rashad said at some
Well, she's
point,
still defending him. to
I
be
know
quite
that's what I'm
honest.
saying.
But
So
their
it's
relationship
either.
is totally different. That's
So
something
do
that
you
we
think
can't
she just didn't see
understand.
it, or I don't know?
She probably is like
Yeah.
the same as us. She's seen him womenizing or whatever, fucking, you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? He had wild joints. But like when the joint said, that's my fault, when the joint said, infidelity isn't a crime.
Yeah.
So what do you say?
Yeah. Can't say
It's your
nothing. to
money,
that.
Bill.
Yeah.
I mean, I believe that there were people that Bill respect.
Yeah.
So he might have treated Felicia Rashad very differently than
No, I'm
he
not
I'm saying
saying.
their relationship
Yeah,
is
of course. I
totally
don't think he would have
different.
rolled down on her like that.
Felicia.
Yeah, he wouldn't.
Nah,
I mean, I would have tried
think so?
Felicia.
Then how is she cool with that nigga? She ain't cool with that?
Nah,
I don't
she
think she
probably
tried-
checked him. Whereas everybody else, when he's like, yo, come to my dressing room, this and that. She was probably like, nah, I'm
Oh,
good.
because she didn't get the coffee treatment. She didn't get the drugs. So like she just thought like he was just womanizing or something like that.
Right, she thought like,
That's
oh,
possible.
Bill, and
I
just
don't
cut
believe
him
so.
off.
I don't believe so, because my nigga, especially now, it's
I
time
don't believe
to
he
tell
tried it either, but I know
He ain't give
I'm
her the
sure he
potion.
treated people differently. There
Yeah,
were
it's
some
time to
people
tell.
he respected, and then a whole lot that he didn't.
Yeah, exactly.
So there it
And
is.
now, I mean, now that he's out, it's just
I was watching this shit the other day, right? Some black nigga, he was explaining to joints about, I posted it on the gram, you seen the shit where it said,
Yeah.
not all sexual therapists,
That shit was crazy when I read it.
niggas have a white van. Some of them drive a Benz.
Yes,
You know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
yeah, the meme.
Son, if you watch this nigga, shit is like, it's crazy, son. It is so crazy. Like, the nigga's telling you how he did it and how he does this.
You're targeting single moms. Yeah.
The nigga said if, and then, you know, you go, the YouTube shit just keeps going, offering. It's 16 hours later and shit, you know everything about these niggas. Like, you know how to, you know what I'm saying, how to move them and make sure you're never in the presence of them or you have your kids at risk. This nigga said, I pick the kids after I watch their families and I see that there's no dad present. If the dad even is present, if he's around, that's enough of a deterrent.
Yep.
Having a pop around is a deterrent.
And
know
that
what I'm saying?
sucks
Like,
for
that's
single
all it
mothers who
takes.
don't have the option, because then you're basically in a position where now as a single woman, you just got to be by yourself to protect your kid or some shit like that. which is
Not
crazy.
exactly, because there's plenty of women that do it the right way. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Mom Dukes watch that kid. That's it.
Yeah.
You don't give them to your sister or your friends or your
Word.
the company you keep is very minimal. They have a tight circle. You know what I'm saying? And you have to talk to this kid.
There was actually a story where the mother was babysitting the kid, and the
there's
kid still
one-offs.
got
There's one-offs. I mean,
Word.
come on. There's niggas that's piping their own kids.
But the
It's
one-off.
crazy out here,
yeah,
man.
But the theory is just to limit it.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
know what I mean? Limit the chances.
Yeah.
Yeah, women take
Children
care
don't
of
do shit to
yourselves,
nobody,
protect
man.
yourselves.
That shit is fucking
And
evil.
women
dog.
take care of yourselves. Men, step the fuck up.
And my thing is like with that, and then the amount of time is just not deterrent enough. You have to be physical at this point. You have to get it back. You have to. There's no other way. You feel me? You have to make sure. And then the whack part is then you're leaving them if there's a possibility of getting caught. You know what I'm saying? Like with them 3 Mexican kids that just beat the stepdad
The
down.
stepfather,
You
yeah.
know what I'm saying?
Word.
Everybody should sign that. I agree 100%.
Signed it already.
Doesn't matter what they're trying to make them look like. Oh, well, they used to smoke weed, or they sell drugs, or they have guns. Or all that shit doesn't matter. All that matters is this part. Try them for that other shit later. You know what I'm saying? The problem is, yeah, they shouldn't have beat him to death or whatever. I hear you, but shit is a crime of passion, my nigga.
At that
You get
point.
caught up. Nigga saying the wrong shit while you whipping them. You never know. Can't stop. You can't stop the rain. When it starts to fall, my nigga, it's hard to stop. So
Cut his wood off.
you feel me? What if the nigga was talking hot while you stomping him? And all it takes is one. All I need is one right. You know what I'm saying? That's all it takes, my nigga. So these niggas should not be charged criminally with that. That's their sister. What you thought, nigga?
Yeah.
Self-defense.
That's their sister.
Word.
What you thought? It doesn't matter what
That's
I
an
catch.
awesome point.
That's self-defense.
Yeah, fam,
That's-
like it's my
that's
sister.
literally
Like
the
how I
worst-
can't even think.
That's the worst crime you could do to another human being.
Come on, man.
The absolute worst. I would argue it's worse than murder.
You can make a
Yeah, nigga. Murder is done.
They can
It's
probably
done. They don't gotta live with it then.
they can probably legit make an argument, and I'm not a lawyer or anything legal like that, but they can make an argument that like they felt like they were in danger because of what they did to their sibling.
But they old though. These niggas 20. You know what I'm saying?
If somebody willing to do that, what else are they willing to do?
No, but he's not in danger of niggas piping. You 20, my nigga. Niggas can't beat. What you mean?
I mean, but that's
That's
still, but it is a crime. It is a crime of passion. I don't know what
Because
time.
that's it, self-defense.
But
That
it
nigga's
is.
a maniac.
It is a crime of passion.
Yo,
maniac.
yo, get this nigga away from
Speaking
me, man.
speaking of some of
nigga
those
is
news
crazy.
reports,
WrestleMania.
Darnell, could you give us some more news?
Oh, in your Kubi Wilding news,
YBW.
YBW news.
Jacoby is trying to do me in. Pause. That's the new shirt coming out soon. Watch. I gotta figure it out.
That's a fact. Peter Spencer.
Yeah.
He Jamaican immigrant, came here maybe 13, 14 years ago, early 2000s. Went on a trip with 9 coworkers. He's the only black.
No, I don't know if it was 9 coworkers.
Was it 9 coworkers?
It was coworkers.
So how many
The
you gotta be to not go?
The 9 was the number of shots.
Oh.
So
But how
yeah.
many white niggas it gotta be for you to say nah, I ain't going? It don't need to be
Yeah,
nine.
no,
nigga.
no.
What's a white-
No, what I'm saying, I just don't want them to say 9 and people.
It'd be incorrect. Yeah, you right. But
So it's
however, 2 white niggas, 1 white nigga, whoever, what kind of niggas?
This is a
it don't
cabin
make
in the
any
woods.
sense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The answer is no, automatically.
Ice-T, my nigga.
I don't care how many people was
Remember
going.
Ice-T
That was
shit?
a dope movie, too. That was a dope
That was a terrible movie. However,
The
he
answer
did get away.
is no.
It's my son. He got away.
Keep us honest, Amal. How many?
It doesn't say how
It
many. It
doesn't
just
say.
says
It just
co-workers.
coworkers, but
Just
9
says he was
was
invited.
the
That
number of
picture was
shots.
mad devious.
That's where the
Yeah.
number 9 came from.
Yeah, he was invited by coworkers to join him at a cabin in Rockland Township, Pennsylvania on December 11th.
Wait, they shot him 9 times?
Wait,
Yes.
Like,
yeah.
so it was like some type of weirdo, like, hunting thing?
No.
No.
It was. These are niggas that are reputable, like reported racists, and they invited a black nigga because it was a safe pick. He was from their job. They knew he wasn't into the streets. He ain't had no guns or nothing like that. Then they smoked that nigga in the woods, and they said it was fucking self-defense, and they gonna get away with it.
Yep. This was December 11th, and the arrest hasn't been made yet. They took him
Not
for
one.
questioning, let them all go.
And one admitted to shooting.
Yep.
Yeah.
Saying it was self-defense. Well, he grabbed the gun.
Mind you, 9 bullets, 1 to the mouth, 2 in his buttocks, 6 in his abdomen.
Oh, so they
or
beat
chest.
too. See how his butt was out.
And this is
Nah.
They shot him in the back. They shot him in the mouth.
But
They
how
shot
his
him
butt was out,
multiple times
though?
in the
See,
chest
I
and
ain't
stomach.
he was
peep
probably
that
trying to run.
Yeah.
But how your butt out? Put
No,
your
not
pants
out.
up.
That's where they
No,
shot him.
that's where they
He was
shot
fully dressed. They just
Yeah,
shot
I
him
didn't
in the
think
back.
about that, but that's wild.
It goes through clothes.
Yeah, that's
Why you
wild.
think
thinking about
But why?
cheeks out?
But it's crazy. It shouldn't make sense.
No,
it
they
just doesn't make sense.
That's like
I run backwards. or
This
something.
style stabbed the
See why you violating? Why you violating Styles? I'm gonna call
not.
Styles. See, I can't say that because it seemed like I'm hating on the locks, and you gonna say that Styles did that.
It's-
That's crazy.
I was
my
It's
nigga.
crazy because, like, the answer,
He's a bad person, my nigga. He's a bad nigga, man.
the answer automatically
Go,
should be,
go.
and it's crazy that we still have to have this conversation with people.
Yeah.
If someone invites you to
No.
a cabin in
I'm
the
not
woods,
going to the woods with
no.
y'all niggas.
No.
Y'all my mans.
No.
It don't make no
No.
sense. I'm gonna see
For
y'all
what?
niggas at the
Just
podcast.
like
For
you ain't
what?
going.
Yeah, I'm not
For what?
going. This the brony shit. This the nigga that cut the woods down. Pause. I'm good. I don't even have an axe. I got this little zombie battle axe shit just in case the niggas play in the crib.
Word.
But I don't have the shit to cut trees down. I'm cooling.
Yeah.
I'm not going to the woods. It's uncomfortable.
For what?
Yeah, that
There's
is-
nothing there for anybody.
Yeah.
It's so unfortunate, man.
Like we gotta be smarter because we can't expect
The jury to see the truth.
right, and
nigga.
we can't expect different. We can't expect them to change.
Nah.
They are like, and I'm not saying this about all white people. Beasts are gonna be beasts.
But yeah, but the ones that
You know
are,
what I
you're
mean?
right.
They're gonna be what they are. So we gotta be smarter, and you gotta know.
That's some
All
devil
your,
shit.
all your co-workers and all that, they may not be the coolest people. You gotta know what's what, and like Don't be
And I'll
bold.
extend it. Not just cabin in the woods. Any remote location.
Any location.
Any.
Niggas ain't supposed to, any location. You ain't supposed to link with niggas outside of work. Too old to be making friends, nigga. It's
I
too
mean,
late.
110%.
Remember when
but-
this nigga used to make friends at the park and bring his niggas to the house? Bringing new niggas from the crib.
No. Mr. Gilmore's my guy.
Nah, you bring niggas from the park, you
Mr.
play
Gilmore's like
basketball,
74.
5 niggas on a pickup team, and all of a sudden all y'all niggas in the house. It don't make sense. They was gonna kill you next.
Nah.
Don't go no more.
Now
I'm gonna
we-
be tight.
now
You
we
gonna piss me
roommates.
off if you die. Oh yeah, my fault.
It's real world in the crib.
Yeah.
Yeah.
6 strangers get together.
Oh my God.
Nigga got real world and real
don't-
life.
nah, I
Real
don't
world
know.
Queens is crazy.
Yeah, I don't know. Like, is Queens the location or does it?
Oh,
never mind, just leave it alone.
nah, see, I wasn't even going there.
Anyway.
That's crazy. Violated you. He killed you. Don't even respond. He killed you. You're done. Just let it chill.
It's filed though. It's gonna.
Yeah, I'm about to say, stop forgetting that shit.
My son Blatherskite, you got hit with the Blatherskite.
It's gonna happen.
Never forget that.
Don't be scared now.
I'm not scared.
Don't be scared.
What are you talking about? You're fucking
Some other headlines.
What are you talking about?
And then, just to like some news that's kind of similar to that, a black woman, Lauren Smith, went on internet date. I won't say the website because I won't.
Word, they can get us.
that's
Once
what
we
they-
start getting some views,
Yeah.
fuck around and get sued.
But she went on a date with an older white man.
Caucasian.
Last time seen,
Yeah.
dead. No arrest, no nothing.
That should be like open. And the thing is crazy is like now it's not even like.
Could you imagine if a white woman went on a date
Come
with you,
on,
Reg, you
son.
wouldn't listen?
Oh no, I would be under the jail before.
My nigga, you
like
wouldn't
the same
commit the
day.
whole murder yet. She's
Yeah.
halfway alive, them niggas pull up. Like she's still halfway alive.
Minority Report. Tom Cruise kicking the window.
Oh, you had a negative thought about a white man? It's over. It's over. They on your body, my nigga.
Tom Cruise beat the shit out of me.
Jump on the couch, Vanilla Sky. Boom, he got you. You're done. You're done up, son.
Oh, shit.
Immediately, as if you thought about, man, I should slap this bitch.
But the thing is,
sweep you
all
off the
of a
street
sudden,
like Batman.
when you're looking at anything in relation to people of color, all this technologies and we pinpointed his location and we pinged the cell phone and all types of crazy shit.
How that
and
shit
then
didn't go yet?
all of a sudden it's like we have no way to track. There's there's literally cameras everywhere. They'll use a camera off of an ATM and track a
Track you
bar.
down.
They know exactly where you're at right now.
Tracking me.
Yo,
There was
but
like
real
a bar
talk, though,
was-
when you watch SVU, how like no one's ever gotten away. Not one.
Nah.
You know what I'm saying? They're so fucking good at this shit. Tyru, who the fuck is that nigga? Tyru, because he's the illest nigga. First of all, I don't know what it means. What that stand for?
I don't know. You definitely somebody's on sub. Like you're on the list of
nobody
the FBI.
Unsub is crazy.
Nobody
Nigga called you an unsub. Nah, that's mad funny.
Niggas tracking
Nigga called
you
him an unsub.
Niggas tracking you.
Yo, but Tyru office is mad close to your shit. How you don't know that? How you don't know that nigga,
Man,
man?
who made the joke that they got Ice-T on there just for one line? Like the nigga walks up.
he say
and
one
says
sentence at a
something,
time.
and they.
That shit mad.
That shit pops at that shit.
That's mad funny.
Nah, but he gets paid wild bread to do
yeah,
that
of course,
though. So
of course.
congratulations.
It's been 40 years.
Word.
And Coco's valid still. Salute to
Word.
valid like salad, my nigga. But what I was saying is like when it comes to that's clearly a racist thing to me because if she had been white, they would have found homie immediately.
Quick.
And the whole
He would
because
have
you
been off
just
the
go
streets.
through the search or whatever of the last conversations, they pull up on son and they apply immense pressure. Pause till the nigga cracks.
And he tell, yeah.
Pause.
And let's be honest, all those apps you open, ask to
Track
track your
it.
location.
Geotagging.
Even the
Everything's
games.
geotagged.
They
have
won't
your
even let you
phone.
play the games now.
Yeah. They want to know where you at.
They got your phone,
I
and
did
there's
have another-
cameras literally every fucking where.
You're
Everywhere.
not out here committing crimes no more,
Everywhere.
son, getting away with it.
I had another YBW headline, and I wanted to know how y'all felt about this. Did y'all hear about the 2 nurses in Long Island? They
Oh,
made
yeah.
1.5 million forging vaccination
I'm
cards.
surprised they even really wilding about that because I'm sure there's a lot of that going on.
Oh yeah, there's a lot.
How'd they catch him?
Somebody
1.5
was hating.
mil.
Somebody found out and snitched.
How
That's what
they
happened?
how they catch him?
It was a snitch.
Selling the
Apparently,
cards,
Fake
bro.
vax cards,
made 1.5 million in 3 months.
2 joints.
In 3 months?
225
Oh, they was wilding.
They was moving.
1.5 million in 3 months. They was wilding.
Yeah,
They were asking
225 for adults, 85 for children.
And the thing is, now
That's
you
where it went
outsourcing
wrong.
this shit. That's the problem. You selling to people that don't
Yeah.
even live here.
Yeah.
That's where you
Not
fucking fucked up.
And not only that, I'm sure somebody got caught and they asked him some questions and he's like, oh, so-and-so gave it to me.
Yeah. So Brad,
That's all,
basically,
that's all it does.
It's crazy because if you started at like 800K, you probably would have been straight.
You got to chill at some point.
You got to slow down.
800, you can't-
You need an exit
Think
strategy.
about it,
a lot
you
of
never
money.
think you're gonna get caught. If you made that much bread,
That's
you're
the
like,
problem.
I'm not getting caught.
Shit is addictive
Like,
too, son.
Yeah.
It's nothing. Like
so they were
nobody's
running,
looking for this.
They were running this out of a pediatric center, but it was all adults pulling up.
Oh,
That's the
my-
problem.
So everybody in the neighborhood kind of knew something was going
You know
on.
what that is? That's white audacity.
Absolutely, it's entitlement is privilege.
Caucasity.
I do, yeah.
Caucasity.
Exactly.
Yeah, who's coming to get?
The caucasity.
I do what the fuck I want.
Who's
I'm white.
coming? What adult
But
is
here's
coming to
what-
get a shot?
here's what's
at
With
it?
no
crazy.
babies.
No kids.
No kids.
Here's what's crazy. They
They
got
can bring their
charged with,
dog in there and all types of
They what?
charged with one count of forgery.
One count of forgery?
So far, charged with forgery, and that's
Yo,
it.
they hit
No
my
tax
mother with
evasion.
forgery before,
What?
son. She did mad time off the forgery.
Well, it's a white collar crime, and you can do time. It's gonna be fed time.
Yeah.
But I mean, no tax.
For forgery,
Yeah, no tax
so they
evasion.
get to keep the money though.
Nah, the money's already been confiscated. So they found $900,000 at one of their houses, and it's
Oh, they
just
had
another-
Now you can't
Cash?
keep the bread
They had
in. You can't keep the
900,000
bread in
Where
your
you
crib
putting
though.
that money though?
Yeah.
Where?
Marty
I'm
Bird.
not gonna say anything.
gotta holler
Yeah,
at
but
Ozark
you gotta.
it.
They was just
You gotta
spending
move the
mad
bread.
cash. Yo, wait.
Gotta
They
edit
saying
that.
wait, how much is reported?
1.5 mil is reported.
They probably made way
Yo.
more than that.
Well, no, they actually kept a ledger. So
I
that's
can't even
another-
say anything to combat what you're
They
saying.
confiscated a notebook with they
They
wrote down
kept
all their
a-
purchase, all their transactions.
Yeah, that's wild.
What? You know what that is?
Caucasity.
Caucasity.
How you keep
And
a
they gonna
ledger
show it,
of
like,
illegal
yeah.
activity?
Yeah, what you mean? I wrote them all down.
No, they paid.
Yeah.
It's a transaction.
Yeah.
I gave him a
That's it?
receipt.
Yeah. What are you arresting me for?
And then basically the nurse at the clinic was inputting it in the state's computer that these
Yeah.
people were
And people were
vaccinated.
paying extra for that.
Oh, that's the problem.
That
Governmental.
Yeah.
That's where you want.
So that's how they were able. They were actually in the system as being vaccinated people.
So now
And where
they-
the vial should have gone missing too though.
Nah, they were just writing it up in the computer.
No, because
no.
they
They
never
have to
count.
match the
and they
vial.
put
They
the
do.
serial
They
number
was
of the
dumping the vial.
of
Yeah.
They may have been dumping something.
That's
So
you-
you should have been actually giving like fake shots.
Yeah.
So if you went in the
Yeah.
state
I don't think they
system,
did.
But what's
If they went
crazy
in the
is, I
state
wonder if
system,
all them
they
people
had
now
to
is going
write
to
in
get
that
hit
vial,
too.
and that number had
Some
to
kind
of
or
car-
that's
some
how
kind
they
of
caught them
charge.
too.
Yeah, possibly.
Oh, the people that got the.
Yeah, because they noted
Yeah.
them all
Right.
down. At least all the black people gonna get hit.
Yeah.
They might get caught out there, but so
That's
far
how,
just a
like-
count of forgery. So again, tax evasion. It's a whole lot of other charges that should come with that.
Yeah, but they as long as they take the bread, that's all the government's worried about. Is getting their money back.
I can imagine them now. Like, what do you mean? They have space on the computer. We can just use it.
Yeah.
That's fine. Just like, just put our stuff
nah,
there.
that's-
Yeah,
They had illegal activity on the receipt.
it says just that.
But what I did want to ask y'all in regard to that news headline is, do y'all think they should even be prosecuted? They were nurses, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
At one point,
Yeah, they
we looked
broke
at nurses
I don't
as
believe in the
frontline.
judicial system. I just feel like they should probably have to get a bread back or something.
Okay. Because at one time we looked at nurses like they were heroes.
Yeah,
And
they
then
are. I believe so.
Right, but
I
then we got
believe
to
they
a
should get
point.
paid right.
We had this conversation on the pod where we got to a point where we were looking at them like, "Yo, y'all about to lose y'all jobs if y'all don't get."
vaccinated.
Yo,
So it went from they was up here to down here.
The
and then these
one
people
thing
said, "I gotta
about the
hustle."
whole vaccination thing that's concerning is just the way they're legislating shit just out of nowhere that people are kind of cool with off the basis of safety. Like after 9/11, like we signed away like mad freedoms on on the exchange of, oh, you're going to be safer. But like that's what gave the NSA permission to basically like track phones and like listening to people's like calls and all that other shit.
that's when we signed the Sokovia Accords.
He doesn't watch Marvel movies, so that he didn't
You
even.
got it, though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But my thing is like, should they be prosecuted and stuff like that?
Yes.
Here's why. Because if they were black, they would be. So it's like, if it's 100 years for chewing gum and a month for killing somebody, whatever it is, just make it equal.
Okay.
I'm with that.
That's
Yeah.
it.
I'm with that.
What if they were
never
vaccinating
get there.
mostly first responders?
It'll never get there.
But they never actually vaccinate anybody.
Or giving them an opportunity to continue their work. I'm saying if them as nurses said, you know what, went to all the nurses they know and all the firefighters and all the police officers said, y'all don't want to get it, here's a way for you to keep
But-
your job.
Then you know what they do? Give them to for free.
But that doesn't even make sense because the nigga
Well,
that you
no.
arrest for
You know why I say
selling
no? 'Cause
drugs
they
is
still
obviously
taking a
doing it to
risk.
feed his
Yeah,
family.
it's still a risk.
You still got a risk.
I agree, it's a risk. But if the motive
But
is
the risk is, the
Yeah,
reward,
it's-
nigga, it's just a chance, nigga. You want to just reward, you got to take the time.
I would say
Absolutely.
90% of people that you arrest
Unless you gonna tell
for
them.
like dealing drugs or whatever probably did it for a great reason.
If they tell on somebody, that's when they should have to do the time.
So
he
That's
give us
what-
some reg facts. Yeah,
What?
you're absolutely right though.
What?
Go ahead.
I mean,
90% of people that deal drugs.
it's not a specific thing. But what I'm saying is, if you're judging something someone does based off of why they were doing it, then like you'd have to let all the niggas go, which you should because of what's going on with all the drug legislation and so on and so forth.
So why is Braden selling drugs?
Because he's spoiled and niggas looking for something to do. He's bored.
You say people doing it for a good reason, right? And I'm not. This ain't,
No, I'm saying the niggas that are doing it. I'm saying
right here, right?
if you're selling drugs, to feed your family, because the way the system is built, once you're arrested, it's almost like it's almost constructed for you to go back.
But
Yes.
right. If you're
Especially
selling drugs,
Especially if you're
right,
black.
to cop a Tesla, right? Or you selling
Can I-
drugs to get new Jordans, doing it for.
Let me answer your question. So once you
is that a
get
bad
out,
reason, nigga? I wanna be fresh.
once you get out, right? And you're
How else am I supposed to get the bread?
Yeah. Once
I need
I
to
get
Tesla.
out.
No.
Yeah.
I need a Tesla, my nigga. What you mean? How am I supposed to get it? It's quiet out here for me.
That makes it-
I ain't go to college.
But
I've
I
been
don't
in the
need-
can since birth. Nigga, I was born there. That's why I don't do
Bill
escape
barely
rooms.
went to college and he ain't finished high school.
I don't go to escape
Who?
rooms. I was born in one. You
Who?
feel me? That's why I can't see myself paying a nigga to do an escape room.
if
I
you're
did a lot of
talking-
years in them shits.
if you're
So what I'm
talking
saying
about-
is, how do I do it then? He's right.
The situation
In that
when it comes to
situation-
us is we don't have as many opportunities or lanes.
Okay.
Right? Because I'm not going to go into detail, but there's mad like influencers I found out who actually did time and this was a lane for them, which is great.
I agree.
But like the
Well, like
thing
you-
is
like
when
you said, that's
you,
the lane.
I'm answering your question.
Okay.
So if you get out, it's almost impossible between like the fees they hit you with and all the other shit to basically just operate outside and not have a job. You could not break another law and end up back in jail because you can't pay the fees or whatever they got going on. So one, you just want to stay out of jail. So if you start hustling and do that, whatever, then you might have kids, you might have family, whatever living expenses. So if you're selling drugs to take care of your children, that's a great reason. If you want to buy a Tesla because it's great for the environment,
There
and
you
like
go.
you said,
Yeah,
it's an
nigga.
economical choice. It makes more sense to buying a Honda, like you said.
Economical. Go ahead, Brad, hit
And
'em.
I got to drive my kids to
Economical.
school.
You forgot.
Yeah,
you forgot
word,
that part.
economical.
Yeah, there you go.
And I'm driving my kids to school. That's not a
synonyms
great
in
reason.
To get a Tesla?
Yeah, you was bigging it up.
What you should have thought about that before you had the kids. Before you had
That is fucking crazy. I understand you're asexual, but like
Oh,
children are like just a byproduct.
You still trying to reproduce?
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
But children
You
are
still-
byproducts
you still actively trying to reproduce.
of extracurricular activities.
Edit is gonna be.
Now you shot at me last episode. You shot at me last episode for no reason.
I didn't know what it was.
You shot at me last episode for no reason. I was talking about mental health.
What he said?
I was
What he
talking
said?
about mental health, and he made the rough patch joke or something.
yeah, rough patch is crazy.
And you shot at me for no reason. Word,
good one. That was a good
facts.
shot.
But anyways, children are like
But
the
that's not a joke. You
byproduct.
dead was trying to impregnate
Children-
yourself. It's just not a fact.
Nah, I said if I could, I
Children,
would. I did.
children are
I
the
stand on that.
But
children.
That's not
are-
asexual.
That's crazy. You shouldn't be standing on
Yeah.
it, just in case.
Word.
I'm just saying, my nigga. That's
So,
foul.
like I'm
I don't know
saying,
what it is.
children-
Stand on that. Don't
children-
stand on shit around me. Just sit down where you at, my nigga. I don't know what you're talking about. Just sit down over there.
Don't do that part.
Just sit down over there, my nigga,
So
please.
children are the byproducts of extracurricular activities that people may take part in.
can say
So
sex
it's not
then.
voluntary.
You can say sex.
I
Very
understand, but it may not be voluntary. If you're fucking, then you
What's not
you might.
voluntary?
Oh, I thought he was about to go into broke boys don't serve no pussy. I was about to say, hold on, wait, because that's the illest motivator on the planet. We
That's
definitely
a
need
fact.
that
Nah.
to get the bread, my
Word.
nigga.
110%.
I thought that's where you was going, my nigga.
I mean, we've had that conversation, but I don't get a sense of shut down.
Nah,
niggas
nah,
gonna
nah,
cut that part out.
nah,
But-
you know what?
Nah.
Why would we cut that out? Why?
Because I mean, you shouldn't. Like, if you got the time, like niggas should definitely be outside working.
Nah. What's wrong with this?
just
nigga?
saying.
Talk. What motivates men?
Exactly,
Pussy.
nigga. The poems.
Okay.
It's the most high.
So if you're
motivator in the
getting
world.
it, if you're getting it,
yeah. So and he's
then
going
there's
to
no
work.
motivation anymore.
Nah, you're bugging. You're bugging.
All right,
What type
I'm
of shit is
telling you.
that?
I'm just saying.
What type of shit is that? Reg, I was hating joints when I was homeless.
I understand.
That shit didn't make me not be homeless, nigga. It just
didn't
helped me
say that.
live. It's medicine at this point. Shit is medicinal. I need a dosage, nigga.
Got you.
That's why I didn't get into it. But anyways, people
Reg.
don't plan to have kids 9 times
I
out
ain't
of 10.
never agreeing with you again. Just in case.
All right.
Cause you be up
But
to no
most people
Nah,
don't
don't
plan
know.
to have kids. It happens.
It's part of the risk that you.
Nah, that might be a good time to find out.
Oh.
You should have just segued into it. That was because if you're listening to the audio, that's just gonna be weird.
And they tight that they can't see the screen anyway.
Yeah, you see them in the comments?
Yeah, why you being weird to me, my nigga? Pause. You being weird as shit right now. Pause. Nigga say,
Darnell doesn't handle segues.
Will do. It was the statute of limitations went by.
I thought he was gonna say something else.
Gone. My son pushing P. My son it's on the pipe, my nigga. Pause. I was about to say, what you doing, my nigga?
Christ.
My son's pushing P. Hold on. Pushing P is crazy. My son is pushing P out here. You was pushing P, my nigga?
I had painkillers for my knee in high school.
My son was P pushing is wicked. I was about to say, what the fuck is you talking about, man? You can't, but just don't let the cliffhanger like that. Just say it. You be doing that on purpose. It makes for great content. I know what you're doing. Nigga used to work at Showtime. I know what he's doing.
Nah,
He know what he's doing.
niggas
son.
been on mad film sets.
Nigga trying to get another Emmy in here.
Word.
My friends say I do that all the time.
What?
Like I talk and then
Cliffhangers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It keeps people engaged.
You be having a brain fart. That's what you
Botswana.
Pushing.
Shout out to Botswana, son. Word. It's love, man.
But what were some of your brokest moments, Reg?
I've had some bad ones.
Besides the one you're currently in.
That's not even believable. But all right. That's mad funny. That's mad funny.
Even your laces trying to run from you now.
I guess. Let's keep it believable.
Yo, you're making it mad believable when you keep
guess.
trying to deny it. Just
I guess.
go for it.
No, it's like
right now? You popped?
Nah, I'm great.
Why you scratching this shit?
I'm trying to think. Cause I've had some bad moments. I got two that come to mind. Cause when I first started off
What happened
being
to the cribs in Illinois, my nigga?
I still got them.
Like the candy now and later? That's the moments?
Oh! Nah, he's wildin'. He's wildin'. My son Botswana's bugging out. What's wrong with this nigga, man? Talk to him, Reg.
Let's let him finish. You good?
Oh, Reg, y'all go back and forth. Make sure y'all vote in the roast battle.
Yeah, word.
Yeah, everybody.
Shout out to those guys again.
Word. Appreciate it.
Y'all better step it up because Drew about to take the money.
right.
Word. I told niggas, that's the sleeper pick. Pause. My son Drew gonna win the whole shit.
There's three moments that come to mind. Because like when I first started doing the whole entrepreneurial thing, I had like no money, but I like had to get to these conferences to network and everything like that. So I remember when I think I told you the story about when I went to Collision Conference and I would go to like CES. Right? And like there were a lot of times when I went to these conferences early that I had no bread, but I had to get these conferences. So I would just buy a plane ticket and just figure out where I was sleeping like when I got there. Like I would probably like crash at the airport or wherever just to basically be in the mix because I didn't have any bread. And the conferences gave you free food. So it was just like, I was just going to figure it out when I got there. There was another moment where it's just like the entrepreneur thing was not working out beforehand and I felt like shit because like, you know, I have kids and everything. So like I was actually going to quit at one point. Like I was like, I had literally $0. This was like,
you quit, you ain't have a job.
No, I mean quit being an entrepreneur. I was going to quit not working and get a job. That's how you quit being an entrepreneur, getting a job.
Talk your shit, Reg.
Yeah, so I was gonna like get a job because I felt like I was being irresponsible to my kids and shit. A funny broke moment was I went on a date, right? This was like years ago. And I had like exactly like maybe like $40 in my bank account or some shit like that. So I go on a date with Shorty. And it was her idea. She wanted to go sit at the bar or something. So in my mind, it was like, all right, apps and a drink, I could handle that. But she wanted to sit down. So I was like, fuck. We sat down. She ordered food, but I was like,
you get apps and drinks for $40.
this was like back in the day. It was like going with like Fridays or some shit. I think we were going to Applebee's or Fridays or some shit.
What's crazy though, you couldn't even pay for the Pooms then, because the Pooms is 40 by itself. That's wild.
I was trying my best not to have space.
Jesus, my nigga.
So I get there. So I get there, and she wanted to sit down. So she ordered.
Damn.
She ordered. I think she ordered like a salad or something like that, and I ordered like a side salad or a drink because I said I ate already or whatever bullshit I said to justify not getting like an actual plate of food. And I was just like calculating gas. I was like, fuck. I was trying to get gas. It was bad. So by the time she was done,
bad,
I think the exact amount of everything was like maybe like $39. Like it was the exact amount.
Just enough.
Damn.
So I was like, all right, thank God. So then like the thing came, I signed it, and then where it said tip, of course I put 0. I was like, there's nothing else left.
Nasty.
Yeah. So
You know what you supposed to do? Write
what?
cash and don't leave cash. Like, oh, somebody took that.
Oh, nah, I didn't think of that. I'm not as demented, I guess. I was honest. I was an honest broke dude. So I put $0. So on the way out, the server was like, yeah, man, nice tip.
Oh.
Pause. So
That's crazy.
so I was like, I played it off like I gave him an amazing tip.
Pause. Tried to back
Pause.
you.
Huh?
You tried to back you. You just told me your tip was nice, my nigga. How you say that? That's
I was walking out with Shorty, so
Oh,
he was
shit.
trying to embarrass me for not leaving like any
Oh.
cash or anything like that. But I played it off like I gave like an amazing tip again or whatever, pause. And like I did end
You
up
gotta say
like
propinas, my nigga.
Yeah.
You gotta say propinas. Tip is nasty, my nigga. You gotta say propinas.
there's no other word for that. I didn't know.
Nah,
one.
tip is disgusting.
Gratuity.
But I did yeah, gratuity. That's all.
You gotta say
Thank you.
propinas, my nigga.
But yeah, I did end
Give
up
him
like.
props. Propinas.
But I did end up bagging Shorty at the end of the date, so it worked out. But-
You back to after?
You rebagged it, nigga, and she was already back.
no, I meant like we ended up like
Consummated.
consummated the date. The
Consummated.
period at the end of the day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Consummation.
Yeah.
Huh?
This is a long ass story.
Nigga, that's the purpose of what you're here for, my nigga.
He
It's
said
like
that long
story.
ass story. That shit was whack. That's what he said. That's crazy.
My,
He's a
Great
piece of
story.
That's what you're here for.
two of my brokest moments. Once I traded all my video games, had money to go on a date.
But it was GameStop, so they gave you 50 cents.
It was mad games.
Yeah, you go to
like
GameStop, you get
the
mad
whole
games, and they give you 2 quarters back.
I had a PS2 and no games.
Nigga gave you $90. Damn.
But yeah, that worked out. And then
Was the date worth it?
yeah,
Where'd y'all go?
it was Grim Lux. I stepped it up. I wasn't at wherever he was at.
Sonic.
Applebee's.
My son went to Sonic for the 40.
I took a joint to Sonic before the crack that.
Of course. It just already got to be in motion.
Yeah.
That can't be the first link.
All right, suddenly your video games. Oh, my fault on that.
And then another broke moment. A friend and I, we were so broke that we put together and got like $1.25 between the two of us and got a soda. And then I asked the dude for one of the coffee cups he had back there.
No, you take a sip, I take a sip?
No.
Nah.
That's why I got the cup for.
Oh, okay.
What shit is that, right?
I was just checking. He
He
said,
just
it's
tried
split
to
us over the... They,
That's how he
what you talking about?
That shit autobiography.
have anything.
Sip for sip.
I don't have
Nigga like
anything.
this? That's how.
I don't have
That's
anything.
how it happened.
I don't have any. All right, fine.
That's the
Go
rich
ahead.
story.
Sip for sip. That's crazy.
That's an awful title. Don't say that.
And we split the soda.
That's regular shit, my
Yeah.
nigga. I've been doing that all my life.
Yo, but for me, that was, you know what I mean?
Yeah, that was a struggle. You
Yeah, and the crazy
could
part,
have just went home, nigga. Your mom's is rich.
you're right. My mom's not rich.
Yeah.
You sound like you're right. You're right.
You could just go home.
He was just playing. He's braiding.
Nigga
He
live in
was
the
just
same
playing.
block as Lloyd Banks, my nigga. Them
coulda
niggas
asked-
is living over there.
I could have
Good.
asked my mom's for like money or whatever. I think with the pride in me, because I was
Yeah,
like,
yeah, nah.
Yeah,
That's,
let me do
definitely.
it.
Real.
that's true.
And it's so funny because I'll never forget. I told my friend, we'll call him one day. I even told him, I said, yo, one day I'm gonna win an Emmy.
Damn.
Yeah.
Right?
Oh, that's crazy.
Years
That's
before.
fire.
I said, one day I'm gonna win an Emmy. I
You
said,
gotta
"Watch."
manifest shit,
And
man.
I said,
That's
"I'ma call
fire,
you."
my nigga.
And I'm gonna say, Southside, we made it.
That's
right?
fire.
And the day I won the Emmy,
Yeah.
I legit called him. I said, Southside, we made it. He said, nah, you lying.
Yeah.
Dead ass. And I sent him the picture and everything. It really happened.
You gotta
That's
speak
fire.
shit into existence. I like that.
That's dope, man.
Derek laughing like I'm lying.
Nah, I ain't
Pop, you got any broke?
Nigga drinking lean out his
Nigga, I'm
cup. He
still
barely. He barely.
Me both.
I'm still broke, my
Me
nigga. These
both.
niggas be lying. I'm still broke. I'm
Yeah.
fucked up.
Yeah,
you know
I
what I
got
mean? I'm still broke, my
just not
nigga.
as broke as I used to be.
Yeah, exactly. You know what I mean? We put a little gap in between the broke. You know what I mean? But one time I had to reuse a rubber, and that was probably nah word, man.
What? How you do that?
I had to reuse, man.
Empty it out and just.
Yeah, I had to rinse that.
Yo!
You know what I mean? You know what I mean? I'm a fertile nigga, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? So I had to be careful.
Yeesh.
I ain't out here pushing Pete raw dog. You know what I mean? I can't push the raw Pete, my
respect
nigga.
that.
Boss. So
The
you know what I
drying
mean?
rack at the crib must have been crazy.
No, there was no drying rack. It was no time. It was back to back. You know what I'm saying?
What?
Word. Outside, nigga. Gang bang.
Hold on. Question.
Bang.
Different joints or same joint?
Same joint. Same.
I would say different joints. You are wicked.
Nah, same joint. I wouldn't even push that type of pee, my nigga.
That is wicked if you do that.
That's nasty pee.
Because now he don't know what side he.
But nah, so yeah, Shorty was she was in there, and I just, you know what I mean, had to get it when you could get it, my nigga. It wasn't 24-hour shit up back then, you know what I mean? And niggas had to get, you know what I mean, live at 5. What's crazy is her water was brown, right? Which is I discovered after, however. You know niggas is hungry after I done let off twice in the spot. It's, you know what I mean? Go time, niggas need to refuel, you heard? Go out there, get the oodles and noodles and shit. The water's brown, like beef water, ramen noodle pack water. Like shit was wild. So what
You
happened?
let it run and it's still.
So
Somebody
you know,
opened up a
now in my
hydrant?
mind, I ain't know it like that. It's my first time here. How you shower before I got over here? Because I went in the bathroom, that water brown too.
Oh, use a flint.
Nah, just what it
I
looked
was like, you
though.
got lead pushed
It's
in
like
there.
Coca-Cola, my nigga, coming out the shit. I was like, nah, this is wild. But bang. So she was like, nah, you never ate them dry.
Sheesh.
Son, we put the fucking oodle and noodle seasoning on top of the shit like a biscuit, nigga, biting. Shit was so horrible, my nigga. Dead serious. And this is like a fucking
Delicacy.
This shit is luxurious. Where's she from? You know what I mean? She was Algerian. You know what I mean? So she said, this is a delicacy. We don't even turn the water on. Type shit. Like, word, my nigga, she was that appreciative. I could call my cousin right now. He remembers that shit because I told him immediately.
Wow.
I said, yo, she was just so hyped to be here, type shit. Like, you know what I mean? Like, running water isn't a thing where she from, in her village. Word, my nigga.
Let's see you have a better story than that one.
Damn.
Reuse the rubber, that was her idea.
You got it. You won. I'll be brief real quick. And I never told this. When I started my journey as an entrepreneur, one day I had a photo shoot in New York. I didn't have enough money to get a round trip ticket to go to New York, from New York to Jersey. So I got on the train. I risked it. I got to my shoot, and at the end of the shoot, I figured if I get enough money there, then I'll be able to get back home. And they had me on the net 30 for all creatives.
Yep.
You know what the net 30 is. You don't get paid right away.
30 days.
30 days, and they didn't tell me that till I got there.
Damn.
And so I had literally, I think, $3 in my bank account.
Damn.
And so I walked from Brooklyn across the Brooklyn Bridge into Manhattan. Basically walked from Brooklyn all the way to Penn Station, right? And then begged. I stood in Penn Station and just begged. I asked people for money to get home.
That's when you made
fire
up the
story.
Grooving Gorilla. That's when you started dancing. You put your hat down on the ground, so I asked for pennies. That's why you started doing. Got you.
That's
Heard
a fire
you.
story, though.
Heard you.
Crazy
Now that's
part
fine,
about
nigga, because now it's lit. You own a magazine, right? That's, you know what I mean? Ain't that you and your man shit, right?
You could have just gotten the train and got a ticket.
Yeah, took the fine. You know what?
This was recent.
This was maybe 3-4 years ago.
Oh, I'm thinking this was years.
No. I only been an entrepreneur for about 5-6 years. So this was probably about 5-6 years
They would
ago.
wrote your ticket.
And you just
would
pay it
got
later.
one, and they would have been like, all right, here's a fine, whatever, you pay the fine later.
So you know what's crazy?
And
'Cause
low-key,
I thought
if you-
about doing that.
Yeah.
If you jump on the train, like
just
half
wanted
the
to see
time
if
they
he
don't
still
even
had
collect
it.
the ticket.
He just wanted to see if he still had it.
Half the time they don't even collect the ticket.
I've been rich ever since.
To the city.
He was on the ground doing the worm and shit.
He got his
You want to
money
talk
after
about? You want to talk about?
None.
Nigga did the worm in this train station.
Nah, you know
What
why?
happened?
You know
The train
why?
was coming in down 5-4.
So
No shirt is
the reason
crazy
why I
in a
didn't
train
do that
station.
is because at the time I had a warrant.
Oh shit!
I had already risked it to get into the city,
You
and I
still-
said I ain't gonna try to risk it twice because I mean if they grab
Still only
me,
for the prostitution.
No, but on
then, then they bring him a panhandle.
But
and he's really.
usually,
really
if you get caught on the
pushing
train,
Pete.
they just tell you to get off at the next stop, which is Secaucus, and then once you're in Secaucus, you can just wait for the next one and jump on again.
because
and then-
the way my skin is set up, I didn't want
yeah.
them calling the cops and having them waiting as a caucus.
Cause they know you over there too. Secaucus Marcus. They know you over there. That nigga nasty. He's fucking world renowned, my nigga. They know about
Close
that
us
nigga over
up.
there. My son World P. Remember World P? The international club.
I had a
Son.
warrant for some unpaid tickets and shit. So I just didn't.
I mean, the dope thing about the broke stories though is like, I mean,
broke no more. You're not as broke.
yeah,
as broke, yeah.
and just manifest shit like the Oscar story. I mean, the Emmy story. Even though like
That's
I mean, we
fine.
make jokes
that's
about
dope.
it. That shit is fucking crazy.
Like,
Because
who else
think
you know that
about
got an Emmy, nigga?
just the world population. How many niggas actually had that shit?
Well, 30 niggas
Probably-
at least got
probably
that
more
same
than
Emmy.
Probably more than you think.
But I'm just saying, it's still fly.
Word, no,
Hold
it's
on,
lit.
Watch your beepers, huh? It's over.
Nah,
Oh,
that's good.
But that
there's a
shit's
lot of
fire.
check.
And it's like I make the
Rather Skype.
I make the broke and jokes or comments or whatever sometimes, and I mean sometimes it's real because I've seen some of your Instagram pages. So, but
That's just stupid.
but I mean everybody's been there. No one's
That's
like
a
just
fact,
kind of
right?
landed. And it's like
That's a fact.
if you stay dedicated enough,
That's a
and
fact.
like we take this shit serious. Like niggas pull up every week, no matter if they sick or if you stay dedicated enough and you stay focused enough. You know what I mean? I never
man.
knew that story about you, by the way.
Nobody did. That was the
Yeah.
first time I ever shared that.
That's dope,
And you
though, my
you
nigga.
lit now, like you shooting like fucking celebrities. You in
That's what I'm
Milan
saying.
I'm
with,
okay.
with all of them
I'm-
in Milan.
I like
with all of them.
I'm okay.
Them
Better.
niggas.
Yeah, them niggas. You've
Shout out to them
arrived.
niggas.
You've arrived.
Shout out to them
Shout out to
niggas.
them
Y'all
niggas.
need to see
You've
this phone, 'cause
arrived.
y'all don't have. My Eve is over there taking selfies.
Word?
Oh yeah.
My Eve is taking selfies right now.
His own nigga.
Oh, he wants to bamba. Nah, he wants to bamba because why is the more in the back of the picture? Nah, this nigga wants to bamba. That's crazy. He wants to chin with these people. That's nasty. Turn this shit off.
I was like, yo, play
Nah.
some voicemails, and I look over and he's
I'm
doing
ready.
that.
Yeah.
I'm ready. Come on, let's go.
Play some
Nigga
voice-
took over Ev's job for real. You know Ev was the king of the selfie, my nigga.
He took his job. he
Yo,
took
shout
the
out to them.
cheese pose.
Shout out to them people who gave you some money to
man.
get back to the truck.
Yo, what up? It's B from Oakland, California. You feel me? I was just calling the pod because it's the dopest podcast ever. Period.
Yeah.
Salute.
You know what I'm saying? Niggas be hating, but you know what I'm saying? We gonna get these numbers up, keep these views. Feel me? I'm gonna do Red's job for him. Feel me? Like, comment, subscribe, nigga.
You heard?
Goofy ass Reg. But anyway, I fuck with y'all, man. Everybody on there, everybody in the back, you feel me? Derek, wake your ass up.
Nigga,
Brad,
sleep right.
stop setting all
I
these
told you he
damn
on
fires.
lean. Like look at his
Feel
coat.
me? Shout out to my boy Melly. You feel me?
Word. Shout to Mel.
Feel me? The
How old
whole
is this
gang
voicemail?
out there. Feel me? Hey, I'm gonna say though, top 5, man. Top 5 episodes, man. I gotta do mine, bruh. You feel me? Pause on that. Hate farts, number 1.
That was a fun
Fact
one.
2 for show. The flying squirrel was crazy. You feel me? Bucci. Oh man, and Jocket.
It was good.
You feel me? We
Good
still
shit.
need the Jocket because the Jocket is fire. Nah, for real, man. Shout out to the whole pod, man. Y'all getting love on the West Coast, man. Keep it lit. Pop, man. We love, man. Love, man.
Love,
All
man.
love. Feel me?
Salute, my
Some
nigga.
of my recent favorites on the left.
Yeah.
On the
That was
left.
funny.
Yeah.
That was funny. Salute to the Bay. Yeah.
Yeah.
And out the window.
I don't
Salute,
really
man.
know none of the names of the podcast. Like I remember the moments like Jocket, but I don't remember
the
names.
moments too.
Yeah.
Better than
Yeah, than the names of the episodes.
One more for us.
Yo, Jermaine from Beantown, man. Listen to the episode when you guys were talking about colon cancer. Thanks, guys. Now I got to get my car detailed because I spit soda all over the place. Yo, keep the good work coming, man. Yo, the pod is crazy. One.
Love, man.
Yeah.
Salute, my nigga.
I feel like he got the filter when they try to protect your identity.
Because he's tight, he just came from
Yeah.
the spot. That's crazy. That's mad funny though, son. But
Yeah, shout
now
out
you
to
can do
Boston,
whatever you
man.
like to do, my nigga. Do what you feel is better in your best interest. I just feel like, my nigga, for them to, you feel me? And then you still check out. It's crazy. So crazy.
What I told you the other day, Reg, we all end this.
Yeah.
gonna be
Nah,
right.
that's
We all
it's
end.
mad. It's mad depressing.
We all end.
It's very depressing, but it's just what it is.
Yeah.
That's why you gotta live life and enjoy it, my nigga.
Yeah.
All that sad shit, fuck all that. Nigga, you gotta live this shit because you don't get another chance.
Yeah.
Live, man.
And
Last one
and
for
that.
us, buddy.
Oh, go ahead. Anyways, while Buddy's figuring that out, shout out again to the guys who are doing the
This is Chris from VA, man. I just wanted to say I fuck with the pod heavy. I need Pop to start a new gram or something, man. I've been following Pop on the gram for years. I know he don't want to because he had like 600K, but fuck it. We need that content. Pop funny and shit. Everybody's hilarious. Reg, y'all got the perfect setup, perfect cast. Amar need more camera time. Amar
Appreciate you.
funny as shit. But I was wondering if y'all seen the show Underground. It's on Hulu. the show about slaves and shit. I was watching that, but it seemed like some shit y'all would fuck with. But
shit.
Other than that, man, keep doing y'all thing, man. Pop, make your return to IG. Love the pod. Appreciate y'all.
This nigga
Love,
said
man.
his
Salute,
voicemail
my
through a time machine. That's just not even on TV no more.
I told y'all a month ago, 2 months ago, $250,000.
Right.
Y'all get Pop $250,000 to start your
Yeah, I was just about to say that. Nobody asked for this nigga's like fucking cash app. Like
Yeah,
the niggas give me free cash. Nigga ask you
Send
for
the
your
cash
ID.
app, this
The
bad
niggas
boy.
don't ever
Right,
ask for the cash
$250,000, he'll do
app.
it.
Send a nigga like money or some shit.
Yo.
Like it was mad free
That's the number,
comedy.
$250,000?
Yo, you heard Fab on Gallus, the remix?
Yeah.
That shit is really amazing, my nigga.
Fab.
If you write it down when you're listening to it, it's like this nigga he's
The way he
phenomenal.
flipped
son.
Gallus and he could really rap, man.
I'm waiting for one to land. No Alice. Pull up in that color
Kept
land.
flipping that shit.
Low mileage. I said, my nigga, this nigga is really great. My nigga, they don't give him enough credit. I always like, I told you he's top 5 for me, but however, they don't talk about this nigga, man. Lyrically, he's like inclined like a different level.
Absolutely.
It was fucking amazing. So it's only a minute, but it's amazing.
Most
And
New
it
York
all
niggas
rhymes
don't
the
get
same
that
word.
credit.
Huh?
Most like New York like rappers don't really get enough
I
credit.
don't believe so.
They get credit here.
Yeah,
Yeah,
New
of
York-
course, but I'm just saying
And that's
like
what matters.
everywhere.
Top 5 niggas is from New York. What you-
Yeah.
I agree with you, but
I
I'm
just
just
feel like
saying if
lyrically
you
they
go
don't talk
anywhere
about
else,
them
they
enough.
don't give them that same credit.
Well, I mean, it was regional. They shouldn't. They like what they like. Like when Brad said he likes Bun B, this nigga's from fucking Houston or Port Arthur, Texas, or wherever he's from. Wherever he's from.
I'll tell you about your Port Arthur watch.
Yeah.
Of course,
There's gotta be
love.
somebody here
But
watching.
I was-
Oh, it's love to Port Arthur. I'm just saying. He said Jay-Z was going to win for backing out Bun B. Pause, and that's just not a fact.
I was also going to say really quick before I forget, shout out to the guys that pulled up. Well, I mean, we might make jokes or whatever, but shout out to the guys that actually joined the roast battle.
Oh yeah, word.
Because
Salute.
it's like mad people, and that's another thing that holds niggas back. Like niggas care so much about being embarrassed or how people gonna look at them. Like, bruh, like niggas gonna talk shit about you anyway.
And all the people that said they would join and didn't join.
Yeah, it's corny.
See you.
Y'all niggas
Now,
talk
anytime
shit about
I'ma
me
cook you.
every week, and I still pull up. Like I'm supposed to be somewhere picking up my father right now, and I'm sitting on this fucking set.
Yeah.
Question though, Reg.
Yeah,
If you're not broke, why you pointing the third camera? Why I got an angle this week?
I just.
It's the camera.
Oh shit.
Where's
How
my
you-
camera? Why do I have a camera?
Killed you.
But he didn't even let me answer.
There's no
He didn't
answer.
let me answer.
Killed you. Don't throw my shit. Son, put
He
it
didn't let me
down.
answer.
Because you can't afford to pay for another one with your broke ass.
That's not what
Killed you.
That's not what
He
happened.
smoked you. Why we in here on one camera?
So
Genius. Sound. What you thought? Tell me what you thought. What you thinking? What you thought? What you thought? What you thought? What you thought? Tell me what you thought. What you thinking? What you thought? What you thought? What you thought? If you could change your thoughts, you could change the world. So much more to life than chasing diamonds, gold, and pearls. Lately it's been debated that maybe I am the greatest. I'm joking, there's no debate. No, you can't ignore the great. See, I'ma switch the world up with my 15 seconds of fame. Tell you a little story about way back when. Snotty nose, shorty rockin' scuffed up 10. Still drop a triple double on your whole damn team. So much on my mind that it can't recline. The thought of cloud 9 seems so sublime until you get to cloud 9 and the sun don't shine. These niggas grass not greener than mine. The thief of joy is what comparison is, and I'm so much better. Don't compare me to them. No, don't compare me to them. I'm so much better than what you thought. Tell me what you thought. What you thinking? What you thought? What you thought? What you thought? What you thought? Tell me what you thought. What you thinking? What you thought? What you thought? Hey, what you thought? What you thought? Tell me what you thought. What you thinking? What you thought? What you thought? What you thought? What you thought? Tell me what you thought. What you thinking? What you thought? What you thought? What you thought? What you thought? My crew will ever be caught slipping. You tripping, little homie. We on the mission. To enlighten the masses, acquire some assets, a few accounts that I can stash some cash in without rhyme or reason, depending on the season. We just try and get it. This could result in creeping. Police investigation. We get from silent treatment. Forever granny's baby. Against society's heathen. Views don't align. but you still pledge allegiance. Born to be a beacon, shining light on the legion. Yeah, I'm wide awake, still feel like I'm dreaming. I got no time for sleeping, up battling demons. Up battling demons, I got no time for sleeping. Still feel like I'm dreaming, yeah, I'm wide awake, wide awake. Yeah, I'm wide awake. Bitch, I'm working what you thought. Tell me what you thought. What you thinking? What you thought? What you thought? What you thought? Huh? What you thought? What you tell me what you thought? What you thinking? What you thought? What you thought? What you thought? Huh? What you thought? What you tell me what you thought? What you thinking? What you thought? What you thought? What you thought? Huh? What you thought? What you tell me what you thought? What you thinking? What you thought? What you thought? What you thought? Huh? What you